Hey guys, J-Man here in the Danger Room. We're just gonna keep it loose today. Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. Doesn't matter to me. There's nothing specific. We can go through whatever. I did watch Army of the Dead, so we can discuss that. And I wrote a bunch of notes too, and I don't have the notes with me. But of course, I always forgot. I always forget. But I saw that. What else did I watch? I watched a couple of Van Damme movies in preparation for my Van Damme talk on Wednesday, which is going to be great. We're talking about Lionheart and Double Impact. You can't go wrong if there's two Van Dams. That's just like a standard law of life. So there's a lot of stuff going on with that. I got my guests coming in pretty soon. Let's check out who we got here. We got Movie King 3000. Thanks so much for coming on, dude. I appreciate you. Arkham Gaming, thanks for coming on, brother. And I can't wait. I actually cannot wait for Friday for you and I to talk about Batman. Batman's my second favorite superhero, probably my second favorite maybe character of any kind, like just a character in general, like fictional character, let's say. And you've got a lot of knowledge about Batman, and I think we're gonna have a great time. Sean has privately told me that these amazing fan segments, where it's just me and a fan talking. Sean has privately told me that it's his favorite segment. He loves it, and he's privately told me that he's very excited to hear all your thoughts on Batman because he views you as an expert on Batman, as someone who has so many Batman comics. It's fantastic to have someone read the actual comics as well. The movies are great, and we all love the movies for sure. But to go to the comics is really exciting. Caleb, hey dude, what's going on? Uh, let's see here. How's Army of Dead? I haven't seen it. No spoilers. Oh, there might be some spoilers. Okay, we're gonna try to not do spoilers. I guess. I mean, if you've seen any zombie movies, there's no spoilers in this. I mean, I've watched a few people. I didn't want to watch too many people's reviews because I didn't want them to give me an opinion on the movie because I'm a zombie movie crazy man, and yeah, there's a lot of I own a lot of zombie movies, so there's a lot going on. Geek Studios, what is going on? How's it going? Please tell me I'm not late. You're not late. I started a couple minutes early just because I was just too excited to get in here. Okay, so let's bring in one of my co-hosts for all the Danger Room segments. And Steven, how's it going, dude?
Another day, man. Another day. Living the dream.
Another day and another dollar, or not
Yeah. Lucky if I get another dollar.
really?
God.
So I've been talking to Owen from the Action Elite, and he's gone crazy. He's literally, I just chatted with him today. He's insane. He's now got the full StreamYard program going, and he's like going all out. And we've got so this Monday I'm going to be talking to him about the Punisher. But then Wednesday's going to be our Van Damme talk, and we've got a special guest lined up as well. So there's going to be three of us, and the special guest is an actual friend of Van Damme's, yeah, like they literally went working out together this weekend.
Oh gosh.
So I don't want to get everyone all pumped, but there's a very good chance that Jean-Claude Van Damme himself might actually retweet this or share this stream. So we're gonna see how that goes. We're super excited about that. But yeah, okay. So what do we got here? I mean, you can spoil it. Just wanted to sum up your. Yeah, the thing is now, Steve, you did not get a chance to see Army of the Dead, right?
Right.
Um, I am a super duper zombie fan, and actually, you know what? I was trying to write down all the zombie movies that I've owned and seen, and there is like oh my god, there's countless. It's absolutely countless. I left my notes. I started writing notes, and I left them. I'm going to see if I can get a hand a backstage hand here to help me out. 1 second here. So you didn't get a chance to see it. Geek Studios. Okay. Oh, you saw me, then you loved it. Okay. So I thought it was okay. Um, because I'm a big time zombie movie guy. I have seen so many, and I will once we get going. I want to. Sean messaged me privately. He did see it, so we can discuss it when Sean comes on. So I don't want to go too heavy into it right now. I thought it was okay, actually. I don't think it was better than the Dawn of the Dead remake that Zack Snyder had done. I thought that was a tighter, I thought that was scarier, to be honest. I didn't think this was very scary. Not that I'm scared by zombie movies anyways. I do have someone helping me out. Further. Okay, good. All right. I got some. Now, most of my notes here are all about like some of the other zombie movies that I've seen to talk about, or just to like have as a note here. But yeah, I've seen so many. I've got a few here just listed. That's like 7, 8, 9, 15, 16, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We're into 40, 50, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So I've seen at least 65 zombie movies that I could remember off the top of my head. There is 65 zombie movies here. This was just off the top of my head. I didn't go to my collection to check what other zombie movies I've seen. But I own out of these 65, I own at least 50 of them. Easy.
You do realize there are people who have not seen 65 movies.
Yeah. So this is number 66. This is the 66 zombie movie that I have watched. So you're not talking to Johnny Bananas. That's from. Do you know what that's from? Johnny Bananas?
No.
You know what that's from?
No.
That's from Beverly Hills Cop.
Oh crap! Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
He goes, who do you think you're dealing with here? Johnny Bananas?
Johnny Banana. Yeah.
So I always use that when I'm trying to pretend that I'm like, like I'm in the know. I'm like, look, you're not dealing with Johnny Bananas here. I've seen 66 zombie movies that I could quickly name off the top of my head. Not even like sitting down and going through the internet or whatever. So I'm not a zombie movie expert because even though I've seen the 60 plus zombie movie, let's say 70, because I'm sure there's ones on here. I've seen it easily 70 plus zombie movies. I'm still not an expert on zombie movies because you got to think this genre is enormous. It was enormous even before Walking Dead. And I remember chatting with people about Walking Dead, and they were saying all this stuff, and I was surprised at how many people didn't really have a lot of knowledge on zombie movies. I mean, we're not even really getting into like foreign zombie flicks, right? Yeah. I did mention Zombie and Zombie 2, which is really Zombie 3 because they count down of Dawn of the Dead as Zombie 1. Okay, I'm not a zombie fan. Okay, so I'm not a zombie movie fan. Zach got you into zombie movies now. Okay, so actually, Geek Studios, you brought up you brought something up here that's very good. And this is going to be a test, and you can test this on yourself. Now that you've seen this movie, what is your next course of action? Are you going? And you can let me know in the chat if you're still in the chat. Let me know. Are you going to now say, "Wow, that was really cool. I'm going to watch a couple of other zombie movies," and maybe we'll make suggestions as we go, and then let me know, because that's important. Because I think if this got you in, that's going to be something special for you. But when it's your let's say it's probably like my 100th zombie movie. When it's your 100th zombie movie, I was like, yeah, that was okay. And then I'm probably never going to watch it again. It wasn't that it was anything bad. I'm just like, it's actually just standard zombie movie, except it's about 45 minutes too long. It's 2 hours and a half. No zombie movie should not be that long. Especially, we won't get into spoilers yet. We won't get into spoilers yet. Especially when you know the formula and they're following the formula to a T. It's like bang, 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 bang. This is all the stuff that happens. Was there a couple of neat things that happened that I haven't seen in other zombie movies? No. there actually wasn't anything new for me in this particular movie. But we can go through it when Sean gets here because I want to hear what his. Now, Sean and I did not discuss the movie at all. He just texted me saying I watched it, and we have not discussed Army of the Dead at all. So when Sean comes on, we can discuss it. And Steve, you don't care about spoilers and stuff. You can't spoil this movie. Steven has seen. If I've seen 100 zombie movies, and like I literally listed 65 of them, Steve's seen at least half of it. Probably
At least
right?
half, yeah.
At least half
I've seen quite a few. Yeah.
All right. So let's go into it. Hey Andrew, what's going on, dude? I'm looking forward to talking to you, Andrew, about Spider-Man or whoever else you want to do. We're gonna be hitting that up pretty soon. Andrew, yes. Do great, yeah, doing great, good, yeah. Movie King, you've already dead an
8 out of 10.
An 8 out of 10. Okay, yep. We can do I do something called Space Review, SPACE. We could go through it if you want to. I don't think you're gonna like my number though if we do that. We're gonna watch Dawn of the Dead and Walking Dead now. I would say you should probably watch Night of the Living Dead first. I'd probably skip Walking Dead only for now because Walking Dead is a TV series. There's a lot of episodes and it does get the first season is pretty good and then it gets very slow. And it doesn't really offer a lot until maybe the third season is a little bit better. And the fourth is okay, and then it just starts to dip a little bit for me. I would watch Night of the Living Dead. You can watch the black and white one. I think it holds up really well. Or you can watch the remake of Night of the Living Dead from the 90s with Tom Savini directing. What do you think? Well, what do you think, Steve? Do you think the original Night of the Living Dead is still pretty good, or just go to the remake's pretty much the exact same thing? They only changed a couple of things. Does it matter to you which one, Steve?
No, well, I guess it's personal preference. You know how some people are allergic to black and white movies? So, like, if you're allergic to black and white movies, then don't watch the original Night of the Living Dead. If you aren't, I think Night of the Living Dead is the original thing. It's the first thing, I'm coming to get you, Barbara, sort of thing. Like, it's like there's certain movies that I believe should be left alone in black and white. Night of the Living Dead is one of them. But as far as remakes go, the colorized version isn't too bad, right? But I would recommend, if you got the stomach for black and white, to watch the original because it's the original. There's a sort of like low budget aesthetic to it that I don't think you can recreate. And it's the first one, and I always believe you go back to the first one if you want to go back and revisit something.
Yeah, so if for some reason you can't do black and white, they remade it in the 90s, and there's a whole long story why they remade it. It was to retain the name because Romero didn't have the rights to that movie. That Night of the Living Dead, the original black and white one, is a public domain film, which means you can pirate it, share it, whatever you want. Nobody owns the rights to it.
Yeah.
But then they remade it with Tom Savini, who's the makeup effects master that you guys may have heard of. That movie it's almost exactly the same. They made Barbara better, in my opinion, in the remake. And Tony Todd is in it. And Tony Todd, when you say Tony Todd, like I just got goosebumps. I love Tony Todd, the Candyman. Yeah. I think he's a fantastic actor.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in Star Trek as well, and he was in an episode of Deep Space Nine, which literally makes me cry every time I watch it. You wouldn't believe how great he is. So if you can't do the black and white one, go ahead and do the Tony Todd 90s one. It's very well done. It's the same. And then the original Dawn of the Dead is great, and Day of the Dead is great. Those are the three. Once you watch those three, you can kind of go from there. The remake of Dawn of the Dead is not actually too bad. Most remakes are shitty. But this one was Zack Snyder's kind of first big movie, and it was actually pretty good. And I think it's better than Army of the Dead. I felt that the zombies were much more threatening, and I think they were more scary. And I think there was more gore, actually, to be honest with you. I'm not sure what the rating of this Army of the Dead was, but this seemed more like a Zombieland movie where it was a bit played up more for fun and like action, not scares as much. Like in the Dawn of the Dead remake, I was like, shit, dude, I don't want to be trapped in this world. Like, it'd be pretty brutal. So yeah, it's really good. Okay, Geek Sue's never saw Dawn of the Dead. Yeah, check out Dawn of the Dead. Truth, what's going on, dude?
Hey, Truth.
Sub Truth Arkham, what's your thoughts on the merger? You're worried about DC? Oh, I'm always worried. I walk around shaking all the time.
Thoughts on Cosmic Book News BS articles saying with no evidence saying Disney is going to buy DC.
I don't know, man.
Disney's going to buy everyone, right? Disney, yeah. According to the trades, there's not like Disney may possibly own us now.
They do. They're calling me. Oh,
yeah.
That's Disney. Yeah. Okay. So all I have to do is say every Disney thing is the best, and you'll pay me $1 million. Okay. Hold on a second, guys. Disney is the greatest company of all time. Everything Disney does is the best. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They're sending me a check for $1 million. You see how easy that was? Like, I sold out on live streaming. I just sold out to Disney. No.
If you're going to sell out, do it live stream.
Do it on the live. Every video where I said Disney's trash, remove it. I love the new Star Wars. J.J. Abrams, one of my favorite directors.
I mean,
I don't think I could ever do that one.
The merger. My thing about this is I don't know if it's true or not. Like I can't follow the news anymore because you can't trust it. I mean, Emily Blunt had already turned down apparently working like being cast in Fantastic Four before I even knew Fantastic Four was being made. So I was like, okay. But with this thing, I don't know Discovery. To me, it's one corporation buying another corporation. It's all the same to me. It's all corporation. So depending on how you feel about that, it's probably not going to be good. Just because like one corporation buying another corporation means a corporation still owns it. It's still going to be running through the same sort of prerogative. I don't know if I can blame Warner Brothers on AT&T. I blame Warner Brothers on Warner Brothers, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, whoever's heading up Warner Brothers is causing this mess. I don't know how much AT&T, because the thing with these corporations is it's just one portfolio in a multitude of portfolios, right? AT&T, like all these big conglomerates now, like in Canada, we have Rogers, but Rogers owns the Blue Jays. They're part of Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, so they own part of the Leafs. They own part of the Raptors. They own the buildings that they're in. Like if the Blue Jays, if they put in $100 million into the Blue Jays team, it's like, yeah, but they're also got to put in, the Leafs team. How much money are they putting in there? How much money? Like, it's impossible to keep track. Like, when you're at that level, I don't know how you even keep track. Like Warner Media, like, I don't know how big that is. AT&T pays attention to that. They're still selling phones as far as I know.
Look, it's Warner Brothers. It doesn't matter who's the owner of that, because the owner of Warner Brothers doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's like me just sitting here and being like, okay, what did Warner? Oh, Warner made this much money. Oh, okay, am I happy with that or not? And if I'm not happy, oh, they're not doing too well, let's sell them. Like, this is the level that they're at. They're not on the ground fighting the battles. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I see Truth's comment coming up. We are going to discuss. I'm going to wait for Sean, because Sean watched it. Steve didn't watch it. I agree with you. Dawn of the Dead remake, Zack Snyder. Let's call it Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead is better, and it's scarier, and I felt the threat more. I never felt threatened in this movie at all. And I know every zombie movie, I don't know if you were on when I discussed it. I made a note of every zombie movie I've seen just off the top of my head, and there's 65 on here. So now this is the 66th zombie movie that I named off the top of my head. So I've probably seen at least 100 something zombie movies, easy. So this one ranks probably in the lower tier. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that. In the mid tier. It's the mid tier zombie movie. What else we got here? Oh yeah, we're gonna talk and stuff about all the stuff with whatever topic you want to talk about. Truth don't fall. What's going on here? I've been live for 5 minutes, guys. There can't be a fight already.
Yeah.
Iron Dead feels like Suicide Squad. Yeah, maybe a little bit in the sense of gathering together a bunch of guys. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about it. I liked I made notes. Yeah, I did make notes. I said, yeah, we're gonna talk about Army of the Dead. It was way too long. I think Zack Snyder all of a sudden realized that I can make long movies. It's like, no, don't do that. Dawn of the Dead, original, like remake Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead, that's a tight movie. It's fast. I mean, literally, I'll say this for Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. I saw it in the theater, I thought it was gonna be trash. So I sat there in the theater, and in the first 5 minutes, I was like, oh shit, this is pretty killer, right?
Yeah.
Like you're shaking your head, Steve, right? You're like, oh shit, yeah, here we go. Boom. The zombies are just attacking everybody. Like, okay. So what I liked was that the only thing they took from original Dawn of the Dead, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, never mind zombie movies, was just the idea that they gather together at the mall. That's really the only concept that was really kind of taken. The rest was like introducing the faster zombies and that kind of thing. So I felt that it was just scarier and more threatening. This seemed like this felt like a Netflix zombie movie, which is what it is, unfortunately. And I'm not trying to insult the movie, but I just can't, like, when you've seen so many zombie movies as I have, like, there's nothing new. Zombie Babies, I've seen that before. The best zombie babies dead alive. Anyways, everybody knows that. But like, yeah, it's not garbage or anything. It's just like, yeah, I like watch. I was like, okay. My wife kind of watched it. And she's like, yeah, this was okay, I guess. And then we just kind of, moved on. Disney doesn't have enough cap space to buy DC. They would officially yeah.
That's
I mean that's a good point. That's a really good point, right? Can that actually happen? I'm not sure. I guarantee Sean hated. No, Sean doesn't hate everything. Sean and I. Yeah. Sean and I are like pretty heavy zombie fans. So even when we don't like a zombie movie, we still kind of like it anyways. I don't know what average people will think. I'll have to see how it goes. I know a lot of people have been liking. I think a lot of people have been liking Army of the Dead, but I'm not sure if that's just because they're tired of the very slow paced and very plot driven Walking Dead, which doesn't seem to go anywhere. Same with Fear the Walking Dead. Like these feel like they're just not going anywhere. And I think people are just kind of a little bit tired of it. So they're more open to this concept of a more action style.
Kirkman wanted The Walking Dead to be like Kirkman wanted The Walking Dead to be, because his thing was, in a zombie movie, you're only in the world for 2 hours and then it's over. He's like, but that world continues. Yeah. And he's right. I get what he's trying to do, but the problem is that from a, entertainment wise, there's only so much you can do with zombies. So Walking Dead, fulfills the same sort of loop where it's like the survivors we're following come across other survivors. They think they'll be fine. They think they'll be good, but they're deceived. And then like hijinks ensue and they fight the other human survivors who are off the rocker, and they beat them. And then they move on to the next town where it's the same thing. So while I understand what Kirkman was trying to do, it doesn't work to me as a ongoing TV show. It should have been a mini series where they did all the big points, like the governor and all that, within the mini series, and then it's over, right? You could,
yeah. We discussed this so many times. Like, it's like it should have just been like 4 or 5 episode little chunks.
Yeah,
it might. I think so Sean read all the comics, and the comics work better. Because in comics, you're not really bound by anything.
Yeah.
So you could have the villains be really nasty, and so that's the difference. I think Kirkman wanted to change it up for the show a bit, so he didn't follow his exact layout from the comics. Hot take: I'm threatened by the Zombieland. I mean, you're more threatened by the Zombieland zombies? Yeah, I guess so. I wasn't dying over the Zombieland movies really, because I always prefer like a grittier thing. I'm watching Army of the Dead for the third viewing. Wow, that's 2.5 hours times 3. That's a lot of hours.
2.5 hours, man.
That is dedication.
That's
if you haven't seen any other zombie movies, start checking out some of the other ones. and see what you think and see how it goes. Sometimes Zach overshoots. Yeah. I mean, I mean, this is a zombie movie. Why is it? When I saw it was 2.5 hours, I was kind of like, oh dear. I'm like, and the thing is, they're all just the generic characters that you always see. I don't remember any. Dave Bautista is awesome, and then there's everyone else. And it's just like I don't care about anyone else except for Dave Bautista. Zombie sex, yeah. They had a great sex scene in Dead Alive.
Yeah.
Army of the Dead. Oh yeah. Zack Snyder. Nobody complains about Zack Snyder's visuals. That's for sure. No, I don't. They're too silly.
Yeah, I have more of a problem with the human characters. Like I like Woody Harrelson, and the other dude whose name escapes me at the moment is fine. But the girls are annoying. Like Emma Stone, like I wanted to shoot her in the first one, and I didn't even
stand her.
She was
terrible. I couldn't stand her.
She was.
I don't know. Emma Stone is like a hit or miss. Like sometimes I really like her, and sometimes I just couldn't stand the crap out of her. Yeah, I just could not stand her in Zombieland at all.
I've yet to see a movie she did that I've liked her in. To be honest with you.
Yes, we've seen iZombie. I've met Rose McIver.
Yep.
And I got a picture with her, and I got her autograph. But I know her from what's it called?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. I'll show you the photo of me and her. I can actually show it to you because it's on over here. I don't even have to take off my headset. It is a little bit weird though. I have to move a lot of stuff to get to it, but I can bring it out for you guys. All right. I got it. Okay. I'll make myself full screen. There's Rose and I.
Yep.
She was so awesome because I always do the metal, the horns.
Rock on.
And the thing is that she hold on a second. She saw me doing it and then did it with me, which is kind of cool.
She's an awesome person. She was the one who she had the photographer take pictures of her with the little girl on her own. They didn't even pay for that.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure if everybody knows how the bullshit works at these cons, but like you basically have like 2 seconds with these people and then they're like, move on. That's for the photos if you're taking photos. I got to talk to her for quite a while though, because she was I was like the last person, I think. Did you get an autograph from her, Steve, or just photo?
I got an autograph from her.
You got it from iZombie, right?
Yeah.
Do you have it around or no?
Yeah, I can go get it.
All right, go for it. I'll chat. Kate is annoying. Which one was Kate? I don't remember any of the characters. Emma Stone was trash. Yes, I agree with you. I like iZombie too. That's a DC comic. Did you Geek Studios? Did you know that that was a DC comic book? So the comic book is a bit different, but Liv looks the same.
My autograph book is full. So.
Oh! You've got it in there.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Let me make you full screen.
So there I am with her.
Yeah. Where's but you got an autograph too? Oh, there's the autograph. Flip it. It's the other way. Hey, there's Michelle Gomez.
There's Michelle Gomez. Let me just get it back.
Oh, that's the daughter. Oh yeah, she's irritating. Yeah, that's from iZombie. That's killer. That's a killer picture. That's
awesome. I love that picture of her holding
that's
the
awesome.
Rings. Yeah, that was Abigail Breslin was the daughter. She's flipping annoying too. I couldn't stand either one of the females. I just wanted them just murdered, and I wanted the zombies to eat them. I wanted Bill Murray to eat them. That would have been great, but he didn't do it.
Well, I like Bill Murray, and then the fact that Bill Murray played Bill Murray, I thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, like he was awesome.
Oh, Geek Studios has the comics. Me too. I was reading the comics with the dog guy and all that.
Yeah.
I liked that. You know, I just realized I don't think I ever finished the last season of iZombie. Did you finish?
Neither did I.
Yeah, I got to go back and finish. I actually really liked iZombie. I would consider getting it.
Yeah.
I would consider getting the whole series on Blu-ray or whatever. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And her playing all the different roles in the first few seasons, that was like super neat. It was a cool idea. So iZombie, interestingly enough, is an idea, and I forgot to put iZombie on my list, so that counts. And that counts one per season, right? So I love the idea that she would eat the brains and get the memories and stuff. That was a very new concept that I hadn't seen before. Um, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, you haven't finished it either. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I kind of like that. That wasn't really airing properly in Canada here. It might be on Netflix. Is it on Netflix right now?
It was, yeah.
It was on Netflix. Is it gone? Is it off Netflix?
As far as I know, it's not.
So yeah, I might have to go back to Netflix, and so I'm gonna just find out where I left off, and then just go from there or whatever.
I finished the first 2 seasons. I didn't watch season 3 yet.
You didn't watch season 3 yet? Okay, so I'm pretty sure I saw the. Oh, maybe I didn't see season 3 yet. There's like 5 or 6 though, I think. So that means
you went past me for sure. I think you
okay, I did go
season
past
3.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I did see season 3 because I know that everybody knows about the zombies, and they were dealing with the fact that the zombies were known to everybody. So yeah, I like iZombie. I thought it was pretty cool or whatever. What do you think? What are some of your favorite zombie movies?
I mean, you gotta go with the Romeros, and I like all of them.
Even Survival and all those.
Even Survival, ones? even Diary. Like I like all of them. If you want to ask what the best ones are, the first 3.
For sure.
You know, I quite like parts of the Resident Evil series.
Me too.
Yeah,
I like the Resident Evil movies. They're fun.
Yeah,
but I'm kind of a Mila Jovovich fan, whatever the term is. Like I've liked her from Return to the Blue Lagoon and Cuffs.
Cuffs.
Cuffs. I love Cuffs.
She was the girlfriend. Yeah,
she's the girlfriend in Cuffs. She was also in Married with Children. She was the foreign exchange student.
Yeah.
In Married with Children. So I love Mila Jovovich. So if she's in it, I didn't see Monster Hunter yet, but I am going to watch Monster Hunter because she's in it. So and Tony Jaa's in that as well. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. So I like the Resident Evil movies. I actually like part like 4 and 5 or whatever.
3 is the best for me when they go to Vegas. I really like
Simp,
that.
yes, I'm a simp for Mila. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas was the 3rd one, correct?
Yeah. I saw
also, they're doing Vegas in Army of Dead.
Yes, they did. You know what's a great zombie movie is, which you haven't seen yet, but I'll show it to you whenever this pandemic ends, is Train to Busan. It's a Korean one.
Yeah, I know it. I didn't see it. No, I didn't see that one. A mutual friend of ours was always talking that one up. So no, I haven't seen that one. Have you seen The Record? It's called Quarantine here.
Oh no, yeah, Quarantine. I think that movie is probably the best found footage movie I've seen.
I'm gonna say yeah.
It's awesome. Jennifer Carpenter, they did it so well. Yep. I was like shocked.
So Quarantine is record. Rec. It's like it says rec, like when you're recording. Yep. So that's from that series. So Quarantine is the Americanized version of that or whatever. But I liked Quarantine.
Yes.
And usually I can't stand found footage. No. Don't like Blair Witch. I really don't like. I watched the first 2 or 3 paranormal activity movies. Right. If you haven't seen Paranormal Activity, this is what happens. And then you're supposed to be scared that like the bottle moved or something. I'm like, oh dear God, there better be more to this than that.
I don't get what's happened to modern horror. Even a movie. So I saw Winchester.
Mm-hmm. What's that?
That's the one. Rifle. Yeah, that's the one in the house. They shot it in the Winchester Mystery House.
Oh yeah, with Helen.
Mirren.
Right? Yeah, nothing happens, right?
Well, yeah, it's sort of like that style of horror, but the cool thing about it is they actually shot in the house, and the house itself is
awesome.
Awesome.
Right.
So I just liked it for the house. Like some weird stuff happens in that house. Listen, the best ghosts I've ever seen in any ghost movie is actually, I think, the 13 Ghosts one.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The best ghosts. Yeah, no, it's the best ghost movie to me is The Shining, the original Shining. But the best ghosts themselves is 13 Ghosts. I don't know what the hell they were on when they did that, but that was like incredible. Unfortunately, the movie sort of dives a bit halfway through, but like the ghosts themselves are awesome. I actually watched the special features that go.
I watched the features too that talk about the history of each
Yeah.
ghost.
Oh, that was
such a cool movie that kind of just went nowhere.
I
But
know.
the idea is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And then you're watching it like, this is so awesome. Then it's like, oh, and by the end you're like, that wasn't as good as it should have been. Like, it's almost like you almost feel like what happened there. It was a bit weird. Resident Evil games, never saw the movies. I think if you like the games, you won't like the movies. That is what I'm thinking. I think my impression is that people that really liked the video games don't think that the movies translated the games very well.
Well, they did because.
Did you play the games, Steve? Or
I played 4, and 4 is. I'll tell you my memories of 4. So there was, I was in this cabin with this computer controlled player, and we were shooting out these holes, like picking off zombies outside the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And you ever had one of those situations where you just happen to turn around, like there's nothing, you just turned around for accident? So I turned around and there was about a bazillion zombies right behind me in the house. I totally forgot to check behind me. And I had one firebomb and I threw it and it just annihilated them. And I was like, yeah. I didn't get past. I think I got past that, but then I just got destroyed. The problem with the Resident Evil games is the problem with most shooting games is you run out of ammo.
Well, it's got to be realistic. It can't be like Contra where you just like keep firing or whatever. But do you think that the movies, like, what about the story though? Because it's like, it doesn't seem like it's the story of Resident, or is it the story of Resident Evil?
It's not quite told in the same way. Like, it's told in a more, I guess, accessible way, but it's still like the Umbrella Corporation, running experiments and stuff and creating these ones. But I think that Resident Evil is just more, the games are like claustrophobic, and just like scarier. I think Resident Evil is more fun action movies than what I would call a traditional horror film.
Yeah, I think so. I think those movies are just action movies with zombies in them.
Yeah.
But I like the creativity of all of the different creatures.
Yes.
Like they've got the dogs, yeah, but they've got that. I've got like that big guy that drags that big weapon. I forgot his name. He's like a butcher. He's got like.
Oh yeah. That's Nemesis.
And yeah, no, not Nemesis, not Nemesis. No. He's a different guy. Nemesis is this guy with the teeth.
Yeah.
No. I don't remember the name of it. But Milla Jovovich is cool. And I have the poster for part 3. I have the poster for part 4. I have the poster for part 5. I love the posters. They just look cool. I think they're just really cool. Heavy Putis, man. Hey, how's it going, dude? Marvel is boring. Oh no, what part of Marvel? The comics? Watch July 4th of America, the movie directed by Delta. It's a masterpiece. Okay. July 4th. I will look it up on Google and see what happens. Okay. J-Man, are you liking what they're doing with the Flash comic books? Yes, I am really liking Flash a lot. Wally West going to different time periods. The last issue of Flash was the damn best. He's in Jay Garrick's body, teaming up with the Ray, fighting Hitler. Hitler gets the Spear of Destiny and thinks he gets powers with it, and he's fighting the 2 Flashes. This is like the damn best. I know. This was just the damn best comic. Ryan, what's going on, dude?
Fine.
Give me $20 or else? Okay. Or else what? Well, what will happen? What will happen if $20 is not... Guys, if Captain Epic doesn't get $20, we're gonna be in big trouble.
It's gonna be tough.
Hey, right. Before I go, I just want to say Love Army Dead. Yes. 3rd time viewing it. Dude, okay, we're gonna chat about that. You gotta see a few other zombie movies. I thought it was like right smack dab in the middle.
What is it with this movie and 3rd viewings? Everyone's doing
3 viewings on it.
Yeah.
Smash like button. Thank you very much for reminding us. Captain Epic, DC Rune, Wally West, and Jay Garrick. No, DC. Which DC are you talking about? Like comic books? Or are you talking about CW television series?
Yeah,
Because I don't think Jay Garrick's been ruined
in CW.
in anything.
I don't know. I mean, there's people who just think CW has ruined everything. I don't know. People like the CW has just got such a terrible reputation. They're even saying like the Flash is woke, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not quite sure I'm watching the Flash. I've watched all of it right up to date. I don't see where it's woke. I can see where it's like, I don't know where it's woke for Flash.
Yeah, I mean, like if it's just the swapping of or the swapping of races, or I don't think they swapped any genders, but they've swapped races. It's one of those things where, look, it's happened. There is 2 Wally Wests though in the comics, which is, I don't read a lot of Flash comics, to be honest, so I'm not really sure exactly for sure. But I've liked this most current thing going on from Infinite Frontier, which has only been 3 issues really, so I can't. I know, yeah, you're gonna watch for the 4th time. I would do it. Came out, hey, how's it going, Bell? Taking a break from YouTube? Yeah, no worries. Take it. Take a break. It's Sunday.
Yeah, Geeks is right.
I know third. I know everyone's going for it. Night Owl. Oh man, I love Night Owl.
DC
I got the figure.
Rebirth ruined Watchmen.
Yeah, I did. I didn't finish reading that Watchmen thing, to be honest. I did read the first couple. I wasn't dying over it. I don't think it ruined Watchmen because I still have the original issues of Watchmen. So as long as the original issues are there, I didn't even really like Before Watchmen. I don't know if Night Owl.
Yeah. I read those too. I read all of them. I was kind of like, like it sort of took some of the mystique away from like the characters of Watchmen, and I was like, he didn't really do it justice. So
yeah. I don't think it did justice. Doomsday Clock. Oh, you love Doomsday Clock? Okay, so yeah, that's what we're talking. I don't know. I didn't finish it. But I can easily get it. So where are we at here? Okay. So so I like the original issues of Watchmen. I've got them all original issues. I have all of the figures that that Mattel did. I think maybe it was Mattel, and I got all the busts and stuff from the movies and all that. Superman and Lois. I like Superman and Lois.
Yeah,
I'm liking it. Night Owl 2 does not like it. How come? Why don't you like it? How come you don't like it?
I
love Doomsday Clock. Okay, yeah. So, how many times have you watched Army of the Dead, Bell? How many times have you watched?
I'm hoping
Army
it's
of
at
the
least 3.
Yeah,
I'm hoping it's 3.
3. Yeah. Doomsday Clock was garbage. Spy Cakes 3000. How's it going, Spy Cakes? So yeah, Doomsday Clock.
Very divisive.
I haven't finished yet. So some people. Wow, this is so crazy. We're getting the I loved it and I hate it. So I don't know. When I started reading it, I thought it was not that great, but I didn't finish it. So I should really finish it. I never reviewed it. The reason I didn't review it because I didn't finish it, and I don't review stuff if I don't finish the full thing. It's not fair. It's not fair to the writers. It's not fair to the creators. It's just, so I will never review something unless I finish the entire thing. And I have to give stuff a fair shake because I always, I'm a writer, Steve, you're a writer. We've even made movies together. Like it's so difficult to produce something, whether it's a book or a movie or a comic or a CD or anything, that I don't want to just come on and say, oh, this is crap. And if I haven't actually read the thing, so I'll never do something like that. Yeah, you're gonna have to fight with people, Bell. People are against you. Okay, so yeah, Geek Studios like Doomsday Clock. No, I guess that's the Doomsday Clock. 2 times Geek.
2 times? Oh, she's going for 3.
Why is everyone I don't know. Hating. Some people are not liking the Doomsday Clock thing. I mean,
the Doomsday Clock. Yeah.
Did you read any of that or no?
No, I meant to, but I get lost in like comics I have to read because I'm still reading Invincible, and like that's my main focus. And I've been trying to read the Buffy comics for ages now. So
yeah, there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yep. I remember them. They're the best in that book. Yeah, probably they were the newer characters created, right? Mega Man, what's going on? What is that? What is happening in the Danger Room? Everyone is fighting today. Well, this is why it's called the Danger Room. They should do anime movie. Needs to go bankrupt? No way. I'm not with you on that one.
I want not like DC Comics. I don't know. I don't know why. Just not loving it. Kingdom Come animated film.
Oh,
That would be awesome.
that would be
That
good.
now we're talking here.
Now, there you go, Andrew.
Yeah,
now we're talking.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, so I'm gonna just check it out then. Screw it. Have you been watching X-Men movies?
Which movie did the Dark Phoenix? Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, I guess neither. But okay.
Well, no. Yeah,
we're gonna look. This is gonna. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. If it is, it is. Whatever. Look, I love Dark Phoenix the movie. I have the poster. I have Sophie Turner's autograph. I love Sophie Turner. She's awesome. The reason I love it, very easy. It's about Cyclops and Jean. Finally, it took 100 X-Men movies to get to a story where Cyclops and Jean are the main focus. It's their story. I know it's not accurate, but none of the X-Men movies at all are accurate to the comics. None of them. Number one reason, Cyclops is the leader. In what movie was Cyclops the leader of the X-Men? Maybe part one, if that. That's it.
No.
So they're not the movies. So if I have to take it the fact that they're not the movies, well then I may as well just enjoy the one that I enjoy for the fights. And it was the shortest movie. It had a great fight at the end. Sophie is great as Jean. I like that Ready Player One guy as Cyclops.
Yeah.
There you go. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, to be honest with you, it is Dark Phoenix, because at least Phoenix does something in that. What I really don't get though is that I've read Dark Phoenix in the last year. Dark Phoenix is not a lot of that comic. A lot of that comic is the Hellfire Club and her getting deceived by Mastermind. I was actually really shocked. Here's the Legend of the Dark Phoenix comic, and it's like the last 2 issues or something of like 6 or 7. And I was like, wow, this is not what I expected. It's like when everyone was dying over Days of Future Past, and it was like three comics, and it was like Kitty was the star anyway.
Right. That's not right. Kitty's the star of that.
I didn't understand, but like The Last Stand, like Phoenix, Famke Janssen is standing there. That's all she does. She disintegrates Professor X, and then she stands for a lot of the rest of the movie. In the final fight, literally, the villain, like Magneto and his crew and Callisto are fighting like Beast and Pyro and Iceman are having their fight, and Phoenix is just standing watching for like 90% of the fight, and I'm like,
yeah, that's the worst X-Men.
I can't, like, it doesn't. When you get something that ridiculous, it's not even a which one adapted. Like, you can't. It's not even a movie at that point. I don't know what it is. It's just a dumpster fire. DC Comics is ruining comics alongside the MCU.
Mega Man, let me know if you're still in the chat. Let me know. Have you been reading any of the Infinite Frontier stuff? Because I really like Detective Comics Rebirth. I really liked Action Comics and Superman up until the Bendis run, which then did have some mixed reactions. Infinite Frontier, yeah. I did not like Future State. That was not very good. But Infinite Frontier, I like Wonder Woman, I like Flash, I like the 2 Batmans, the 2 Supermans, I like Joker, Nightwing, Robin. These are all really cool to me. And I've been reading comics since, I don't know how old you are, but since like the dawn of time here. Okay. Oh, thanks for staying, Bill. That's great. The name of the book, goddamn. Well, you got to remember the book. Roanoa, Zoro. Hey, buddy. That's like one of my wife's favorite characters in One Piece. We got the Funko Pop, and there's a couple of cool statues out there. Zoro is. They don't really have like the way L's and R's are sort of like the same in Japan. So he actually has 3 blades that he uses. Yeah, he's a sick character. I heard I was called for something. What is it? I don't know. I'm not sure if someone
is he the one who's going to pay the $20?
I don't know. Somebody owes somebody $20.
You should do Crisis on Infinite Earths animated movie or New Gods.
For sure, I agree with that big time. I love Darth Phoenix. Yeah. I don't care. Yes, yes, big time waste.
Very much.
Big time waste.
Michael McNeil? Yeah, he was cool.
He's great.
What was everyone talking about? X-Men.
were talking about Army of the Dead, zombie movies in general, X-Men.
DC
We don't
Comics.
DC Comics. Nobody here knows anything about One Piece, so unfortunately, well, I know a little bit. New Mutants was a better X-Men movie. New Mutants was like, it was almost like it was a TV show. Like there was supposed to be more. Then when there wasn't going to be any more, they're like, well, let's have the Demon Bear, because it was like it was literally an hour and
It was
15 minutes of these characters hanging out, and you're like, well, nothing's going on. It really felt like it was going to be a TV show. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, the characters, the one thing that saved New Mutants was the characters. But it's a movie that literally sort of like, it goes like this. The problem inevitably is that, and I said this to you when we left the theater, is why did these 5 characters with powers not overpower her sooner? Because she can make force fields? Oh, okay. She sleeps, doesn't she? And I think you even said, well, if everyone's nightmares are manifesting, why isn't hers?
I know. You know what? I hate myself for stuff like that, where I literally sit there, and I've got one of these. I've got a couple of these for Army of the Dead. When I think of these things, I'm like, no, why did I think of that? Because I'm sitting there like, well, if everyone's nightmares are coming true, why aren't hers coming true? Because that would ruin our plot. Damn it! Yeah. And I'm like, oh, okay. I know. There's 2 things in Army of the Dead that I noticed. I was like, no, I shouldn't have thought of these things. Michael Fassbender. Oh, well, you know what? Both guys were good, actually. They're both good. Or who do you like better, Steve? Do you have a clear winner or no?
Yeah, to me, Fassbender, because McKellen was so good in the first 2, but then when he kept appearing, I was like, is he a good guy now? Like his appearance in Days of Future Past was really weird to me, especially if you watch the roll cut, because he goes off on a mission with them. And I'm kind of like, why is Magneto helping everyone now? It was weird. Like, I feel like he lost a lot of the momentum from the first 2. Fassbender was more of a believable arc where he tried to do stuff, other than that embarrassing Apocalypse movie where he's just spinning metal in the air.
That was embarrassing.
Terrible. I don't know why.
But he was, yeah. I guess his arc. Well, his arc was a bit better. Jennifer Lawrence sucks. Yes, I agree. She sucks as Mystique. She sucks. Infinite Frontier was shit. It's still going. It's only been 3 issues. We don't have enough issues to say it sucks. Let me know why you didn't.
Whoa.
Like, wow. For the I think he comes back later saying he ruined Wonder Woman. But remember, Wonder Woman. This is issue 700 something of Wonder Woman, and out of 700 and something issues of Wonder Woman, I probably read 500 of the 700. You got to change it up a little bit here and there, dude. I'm liking this whole thing going to Valhalla or going to not Valhalla. Asgard? What am I saying? She's not dead. She's going to Asgard. It's kind of neat because it's good to see some other, and plus that storyline's wrapping up anyways. Truth, I'd rather watch Supergirl than the reader.
That's pretty strong. That's a pretty strong.
I don't know if I would really go that far.
Yeah, that's
very far.
That's pretty rough, man.
Supergirl's pretty rough. Not on loop, for Christ's sakes. No. Yeah. Truth. Brenda's ruined Superman. Yeah. So there was some really shitty things that happened. So you didn't read this one. This was right before. The what was it called? I've already forgotten it. The Future State. I did not like Future State. But Bendis, that's where Superman revealed his identity and all that. They're gonna have to backtrack that at some point, anyways.
Can I? Jonathan Kent sucks.
No way. I love Jonathan Kent. I do not agree with you, Captain Epic.
Can I ask Bendis?
Sure.
I've heard a lot of people don't like Bendis.
No, but he's done awesome stuff with other things like X-Men and stuff.
Right. Because I just hear people do, like, when someone's like talking about a comic they don't like, Bendis' name inevitably comes. I think people just don't like him. Some people.
No. I really like the X-Men stuff he did. That's the X-Men statues that I have over there.
Right.
So no, it's just people it's different takes, right? Okay. Like the guy. If you're a writer of comics for 100 years, it's not like literally everything is going to be gold, right?
Right.
He does X-Men. I really like the X-Men stuff. He takes on Superman. Not as good. That's how it goes. it's like anybody else, right? It's like Christopher Nolan. I really like this movie. Don't really like this one.
Yeah.
This one's okay. This one's not that great, right? Um, I do not agree with you for sure on this one, Captain Epic, dude. I really like Jonathan Kent. I think he's a great character.
Quantum New Mutants is
I
very
agree. I agree because
yeah.
it was like the Demon Bear thing just sort of popped in there. You're like, well, this
I mean,
felt like it would have been the end of the season.
They tried to put him in. They tried to put it like they tried to hint to him, and it was like very much like the Demon Bear, I think. But like at the end of the movie, you're sitting there and you're like, okay, they're fighting a large bear. Like you're kind of like,
well, that Demon Bear thing is a very big thing in the comics. So
he is, yeah, he is. It's just like visually, it's a little bit like Magic, who is awesome in the movie, is just like, I'm gonna go fight a demon bear. I'm like,
well,
okay.
I don't think Magic was there when this Demon Bear thing went down.
No.
This is Danny's story.
That's Danny's story. Yeah, that's.
Let's make superheroes dark again. I'm not sure when they were like dark in comics, if you're saying, but there are like Zack Snyder has a darker take on the heroes. I don't really like the darker takes on. It depends on the. I'm a case by case basis. I love Daredevil, the Netflix TV series. I love the idea of like Batman being a darker investigative character, vigilante, whatever. Wonder Woman, Superman should be lighter, right? That's the variety that I like. Green Lantern needs to be a science fiction series, right? It needs to be out in space, battling all these really cool things. Everything has its place, in my opinion. Like Swamp Thing, darker for sure. Alan Moore Swamp Thing is killer, right? I love that. I love that take. Constantine, stuff like that. So I think there's a place for all of these different genres. DC more than Marvel has the most diverse. I don't mean characters like race diverse or whatever. I'm talking about diverse ideas, like Swamp Thing, Constantine, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, like Plastic Man, which is like basically a silly slapstick comedy thing. Like they can do. And iZombie was DC. Was that DC? I'm not sure, but a lot of these books, it's like you can do dark versions of these characters. Plus, you could have lighter versions. It's more than Marvel. Marvel always seemed like one generic universe. Favorite Superman run? I kind of like John Byrne, man. I know Man of Steel. I know everyone says that, but I don't know. I really like. I like that. I like John Byrne. He's kind of a douchebag in real life, I heard. But I don't know what to tell you. Like, and John Byrne's run on Wonder Woman was pretty damn good too. I don't know. I'm kind of a John Byrne fan. Yeah, let's make superheroes dark. Okay, yeah. So that's you're saying I understand. I understood what you meant, Captain. Patrick for James McAvoy. Steve.
Patrick Stewart. James McAvoy he was too young, and he was really good at the end, but like he was just. I like my Professor X being wise. I don't want to necessarily know or need to know how he got to that state. I just want him to be the leader of the X-Men, the patriarch of the X-Men, and that's it. Like I don't need. He's one who's like. I know he's got an interesting story. I remember I was reading in the comics his backstory where he talked about when he had legs and he was in the war. I think he was a medic or something in the war, something like that. And he actually came across Magneto. I think he was talking about when he first came across Magneto. That's probably been retconned out the wazoo.
X-Men gets retconned every 5 minutes, so
right.
Whatever.
But like, I really like it's it's cool in that. But I want older, wiser Professor X. Like my one problem with I don't know if it was I don't know if it was Apocalypse or Dark Phoenix. It's sort of escaped, which is kind of bad because I didn't see him that long ago. But the one where he's sort of like he leaves the X-Men, I think it was Dark Phoenix. That part I did not like. I don't like Professor X leaving the X-Men.
Yeah, that was dumb. I'm not gonna say there's not dumb things in Dark Phoenix. There's a lot of dumb shit. Her stupid X-Woman line, which is the dumbest line I've ever heard of in my life. It literally made me gag. But then she died, so that was good. yeah, I'm with you. That was dumb. How'd you do the MCU? How would X-Men? I'd do the original X-Men and be like, here's the original X-Men, and just have them go from there, I guess. I don't know if you can go back. and say they were always around or they're in some pocket universe or something. I don't know. You should just say there's some mutant, maybe because of the snap or something, it triggered some mutant genes or some crap like that. Like, I have no idea. I mean, I don't even know what I would even think to do. Like at all. Days of Future Past, First Class, Logan. Yeah, those are probably, yeah, Logan's good. First Class is good. Days of Future Past is a cool movie, but I think the ending got mucky because it didn't get the message across. Like Magneto drops an entire stadium. I'm like, well, that's bad. That's worse than her killing Trask. I'll watch MODOK. You gonna watch MODOK, Steve? I guess. Or?
Yeah, I'll check out MODOK. It's fine.
Yeah, I know. Doomsday Clock. Yeah, we are. This is a hard divide here. We got half people saying it's not good, half people saying it's good. I haven't read it. Steve has not. I read a little bit. Steve has not read it. I can't pick a side right now. The things I he's like a villain, anti-villain hero. Yeah, he's everything.
He's everything. Like he joins the X-Men. Then he's fighting the X-Men. He kills Wolverine, but then like he himself is killed. Like it gets so confusing with the X-Men books. Mm-hmm. I would say that Magneto is better as a nemesis of the X-Men than a part of them, because he has to represent the part of mutant kind that just doesn't believe that the humans are ever going to do right by them and is always going to be afraid of them.
I agree with you. Yeah, I'm not going to add to that. I agree exactly with that. Super Sons is awesome. I love Super Sons, man. I agree. Jonathan Kent is a disgrace. Why is he a disgrace? He's a disgrace. Oh my god. He is a disgrace to Superman's legacy.
Is Jonathan Kent is the quote unquote normal one. I thought if anyone would be tense, it would be at Jordan, because he's the one who flips out all the time.
No, he's talking about in the comics. There is no
Jordan in the comics. Oh,
yeah, there's no Jordan in the comics.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about.
No, we're talking. Yeah, he's talking about the comics because we're talking about Super Sons and all that. So yeah, no. I like Jonathan Kent. After Super Sons, read it. It's cool. Green Arrow Rebirth. Oh yeah, shit yeah. Green Arrow is good too. I like Green Arrow Rebirth. That was damn good. I got the whole thing. Modern DC. Oh my god, it was light and hopeful garbage. Right? Golden Age Daredevil. There's my Daredevil collection right up there.
I'll be honest with you. Seeing as how I only read the darker comics, I can't really comment on that one.
Yeah, Modern DC. Oh my god, was light. I don't know what do you mean light? Like as in the tone was too light? I don't think so.
Crap.
Doomsday Clock was a disgrace. Why is everyone so pissed off at Doomsday Clock? I mean, superheroes in general. Well, it doesn't. Look, okay, come on. That's too extreme. Golden Age DD. Wait, it disgraces superheroes. Why? It's like that doesn't. Come on. I'm writing a book, but I'm stuck on writing spells. Stuck on writing spells. Oh, Steve, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a good question, Geeks, because in order to, when you want to write spells, you want to sort of figure out what's been done before and then don't do that. One thing that you might be able to do is, look up a fairy tale or something like that, like Snow White, and then take certain words and like blend them together or like add them together, and then that could be your spell. That's my idea. Like the problem is that spells, like I've written stories, I've written stories about a magician. I don't even try and tell you what he's actually saying when he says a spell, because it's really hard. Like Zatanna does the backwards thing. In Harry Potter, the books, they say abracadabra, like that's the worst thing you can do, stuff like that. So maybe go back to the fairy tales and look at that and see if there's like a snatch of verse that maybe will give the spell effect that you're looking for. But for me, the best thing to do is just say this person incanted this spell. Don't elaborate on it unless you have to, because otherwise it's tough.
Teen Titans I haven't read Teen Titans since the new Teen Titans, which I do have the number 1 of that in my collection. I have not read any of the, and I have not read any of the new Titans. No. So only for the new for the newer stuff, it's the Batmans, the Supermans, Wonder Womans. iZombies Vertigo. Yes, that's DC. So that's DC. Rorschach, great character.
Does not like Doomsday Clock.
Does not like Doomsday Clock. What is happening here? Hugh Jackman's perfect cast for Wolverine. Yes. Yeah. I wish that too. Casting up. Yeah, come on. Doomsday Clock is not. Yeah, like I mean, I just say it. This is great. That's. I think we're in. I think there. You know what it is about the internet. You know what it is about the internet. We have a lot of really like. It's almost because you like Twitter. You only have a certain amount of characters, so it's like people have to like sum up stuff. So you get to these extremes. Like I always walk everything off, and by that I mean like if I read like I read the Bendis stuff, I read everything. So I read the Bendis stuff. I thought, yeah, there were some falls. I didn't think this was as good. Well, then I moved on to the next issue, and Bendis is gone, and now I'm reading the new ones. Like. I'm a fan of Batman, Superman. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of these things. I'm not going to give it up and say, let's say the next issue of Superman is a serial killer, right? I'm not going to say this is a disgrace to Superman and I'm never going to read anything again. Like, that's just not how I am. It's like Superman Returns was a disappointing film. There wasn't very much action. The depiction of Superman was not very good, even worse than whatever else it's probably one of the worst depictions of Superman. Whether it's dark or not, it's not dark. It's just bad. It's not dark. So it's like I don't like dark Superman. It's not even that. It's just not good. Right. But that doesn't deter me because I'm like, okay, well, I'll just go see the next movie. Like, I love Superman, so I'm just going to see the next thing. So even if I read let's say I read Doomsday Clock and I didn't think it was that good, it doesn't ruin Watchmen for me. It doesn't ruin superheroes. I'm like, well, that was one story. I didn't like it. Go on to the next story. And if I really did like it, that's great. The good thing is that the positive stuff enhances your experience, and the negative stuff doesn't diminish my experience. I'm just like, oh, that was not good. And then I'll watch something else. Like Army of the Dead, I thought was in the middle of the road, middle of the pack zombie movie. That doesn't mean I think it's garbage. That doesn't mean I think it's the best. I just thought I thought that was okay. That's it. If Zack Snyder makes a sequel to it, I'm going to watch the sequel. If Zack Snyder makes another zombie movie, I'm going to watch that one because I like zombie movies. Walking Dead, I did give up on because it was taking up too much of my time, and I wasn't really dying over it enough. It's not like a one-off movie, you know? Yeah. So what were you going to say, Steve?
No, I think you covered it all. We're good.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah. Both Rorschach was great. Jackie Earle Haley. I think, obviously, Christopher Reeve.
Yeah.
I'm going to say...
Gal Gadot.
Yeah. She still seems a bit, I don't want to say skinny. Maybe just slightly...
It's tough because I know that actually, if you think back to the ancient times, the perfect like especially female figure was plump.
Yeah,
like it wasn't actually this like built, like well developed physique. So I don't know. I think that Gal really embodies that. Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. Probably.
Doomsday. Oh my God.
I got Doomsday Clock onto mine now.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool would be up there.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I like I like who else do I like? I mean, I still like a lot of people. Gosh. I'm trying to
Chris Evans as Captain America is up
there.
Yeah,
Chris Evans Captain America is great. Who else? I like Paul Bettany as Vision. I mean, I think he's great. So there's a lot of people out there. I actually let me think, like, who's like a modern. It's weird. It's like I do like Ben Affleck as Batman, like look wise, and I like him as Bruce Wayne. I feel like I think he was the best of the two. Like, there's people who I really like as Batman, but I don't like as Bruce Wayne, and then there's people that are reverse of that. But I kind of like him for both. I don't know if it's perfect because it's like Batman's a weird character to cast. I think Christopher Reeve Superman is like perfect, super perfect casting. I literally think Rorschach is bloody perfect. Like when they removed the mask, when they captured him and I was like, holy shit, this guy. He's like a little runt. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you, like that movie Watchmen was perfectly cast in cool.
They're all pretty good casting, really. Yeah.
No problem, geeks.
Cool, man. Superman Returns is boring. Yeah, it's boring. I don't know what to tell you.
It's terrible. Did you enjoy me? Yeah.
Yeah, is that that's this one, right? Let's check my iPad. I didn't meet Matt Rosenberg. I met Matt Rosenberg's wife. And I talked to his wife for a long time.
Yeah.
We were waiting for Matt to come back.
Yeah.
We were waiting and waiting and waiting. We're like, where is this guy? And his wife's like, he's coming back. His wife was. So I didn't know that was his wife. Thank God I didn't say anything weird. Is this the Matt Rosenberg Punisher? Let me see. Select. How do I see the details? Book details. Book details. Matt Rosenberg. Yes. Okay, that is the Matt Rosenberg Punisher. Well, since I only bought the first 3 issues, I'm gonna say I wasn't dying over it because I only bought the first 3. So, but I like Matt Rosenberg usually. Again, back and forth. But yeah, so his wife was there. I just didn't get it. So I talked to his wife the entire time.
She seemed nice though.
She was very nice. Yeah, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man straight from. Yeah, oh yeah, Tobey Maguire's good. Ben Affleck Batman streaming. Yeah, he's pretty good too. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds is perfect. Like that's like perfect. Edward Norton.
He was the best Bruce Banner
we got. Yeah,
we have gotten. I don't know if I would say he's perfect casting because I've read the first. Now I'm on Incredible Hulk 344.
Wow.
Which means I've read every Incredible Hulk issue since Incredible Hulk #1.
Yeah.
So the problem is that to really play Bruce Banner, you need someone who is like visually just unimpressive. Like he's just like a stick. He's very like wimpy. But he's got to have a certain like gravity to him. It's hard to find someone like that.
Do you think? Do you think anybody else, Eric Bana or Bill Bixby?
Bill Bixby was the best of the rest, I think. Really, if I had to rank them, it would be Norton, Bixby, Ruffalo, and Bana last. Eric Bana's too big. He played Hector in like frigging Troy.
I loved Hector.
Like
in Troy. I thought he was just the damn best. Guys, Sean is in the house. What's going on, Sean?
So
hey. Okay. Incredible Hulks. Who do you think out of the live action Hulks? Bill Bixby, Bana, Norton, Ruffalo.
Bill Bixby. I mean, he brought it to the fore. Like even though he's called David Banner, but he's the one that put it in the public eye. Really, no one would even know anything about these characters without him. I know Lou Ferrigno was involved too, but like Bill Bixby.
Yeah.
I like Ruffalo in the role, just his mannerisms and stuff. Just a sort of like aw shucks type of Ruffalo thing, right? But
right.
I like that kind of business. I know the rumor was always Steve Buscemi was going to be Banner, and that's only because he looked wimpy and shrimpy. That's the only reason why anyone wanted him to be Banner, right? So
I think he's a bit more. He feels like he could be a more creepier character.
Yeah, than creepy Banner. Like Norton to me was the best just because he was the thinnest of them. Right? He had a good voice to him. Bixby was great, but Bixby still looked a little bit too. I don't know, like he still looked a little. This is going to sound ridiculous considering Bill Bixby is, but he looked a little too like formidable to me. To be like Bruce Banner's got to be unassuming because he's got to be literally the opposite of the Hulk, right?
So Bill Bixby, Bill Bixby. I don't know. It's tough. I like Bill Bixby just because he's awesome.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Like,
comics are visual, so yeah, he is unassuming in the comics, and that paints the picture for like what he becomes when he's Hulk. On camera, you need a good personality. You need someone who's. It doesn't really matter how formidable. I think. I mean, it's just if you are if you sympathize with Bill Bixby, and not that that mega music, like that piano music is the best, but
Ding, ding,
yeah,
ding, ding.
if you sympathize
Yeah.
with the
Ding, ding,
with
ding.
the actor, then you'll buy them as Banner, right?
Well, I mean, Banner is not in the comics a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, hardly.
it's the Hulk mostly, and that's what you're paying your at that time. Was it 75 cents or 90 cents? That's what you're paying that for.
Yeah. Okay, Dave, we're going to not answer that today. We're going to answer that tomorrow on a special edition of The Amazing Fans with me and Owen. We're going to be talking about Punisher. We're going to break down all this stuff. So we're going to not answer today, not to be rude, but come tomorrow, and it's going to be Punisher all day. Well, not all day, but it'll be the J-Man action Punisher hour. Andrew, Val Kilmer. Yeah, what are you? I thought Val Kilmer was okay. Did you guys like Val Kilmer?
He was probably until Affleck. He was the best, like Bruce Wayne. Like
I think he tried to play it serious, and the rest of the movie wasn't really with him because it looks like he's in a different movie sometimes.
Yep.
It's like he's like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa.
He doesn't know.
Have you seen all the bullshit around you? Like,
No.
what is this?
Well, I mean, he did something that stupid line. It's the car, right? Chicks dig the car. Like I hated that line.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't like that line either. What chicks? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But he's still like, as much as I like 89 Batman, Michael Keaton still is like off to me as Bruce Wayne. It's just it doesn't really fit.
I think
Tim Burton didn't care about
is really good in that movie, like just his mannerisms and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I buy him as like the actor on screen, but like if they made well, they are making a Batman comic with his likeness, right? I'd be like, well, that's kind of not Bruce Wayne, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think I agree with you guys on that.
Yeah.
Bell likes Bill.
Bill Bixby, yeah.
Bill
Yeah,
Bixby.
man.
Yeah, he's awesome. The old school Hulk,
Yeah.
for sure, is awesome. Sean, yes.
Hi, Sean.
Bill Bixby. Okay, everyone's like, hey, we're getting a lot of Bill Bixby.
I didn't know that. That makes sense. Arnold audition.
For sure. but then Arnold won Mr. Olympia for the 7th time or whatever in Pumping Iron. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time. I watched Pumping Iron twice in a row once. I watched it. I was like, this is so awesome. I have to watch it again. I literally watched it twice.
Schwarzenegger's so relaxed in that movie.
When he's eating breakfast.
Woo!
And he's like shaking. He goes, no, I'm okay. And then he's like, oh, thank you.
I just like how
he's all nervous. And he's like, you know what happened? I called my mother today and I told her I won. And the competition's tomorrow. He goes, I don't know. He goes, Lou, not this time. Next year. Next year's your year. Not this.
I like how he takes a nap in the middle of the documentary. He takes a nap. I'm like, what is going on?
This man is going to be a superstar.
I swear to God.
Like early Schwarzenegger, like there's no one who compared. But like you guys never saw Scavenger Hunt, right?
Oh.
Scavenger
No,
Hunt?
which one is what?
No.
Which one's that?
That's a comedy, and like it's an all-star comedy, and Schwarzenegger's in it. So it's Scavenger Hunt. It's literally what you think it is, where this guy died, this millionaire, and it's played by Vincent Price, of course.
Right.
Because Vincent Price plays millionaires. And all these people who were like family members or like the help, like they join in teams and they go, and one of the things they have to get is a medicine ball. And the guy who's got to get it is Tony Randall.
Right.
And who's in there is Schwarzenegger. And Schwarzenegger's kind of like, oh, you're here to pump up and all that. So he's like trying to train Tony Randall, and Tony Randall's getting his ass kicked. It's awesome.
So he must have just been a quick appearance in that show.
Yeah, it was a small appearance,
that
but like, that movie is brilliant, man.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my Peter David tattoo.
Yeah.
There's Grey Hulk for you right there.
Peter David is I'm reading his stuff now.
Luke is great. Christian Bale's Batman was accurate. Only Batman Begins. Yeah, maybe. Like his voice was still kind of weird. Guilty. Oh yeah, Batman Forever's okay. So assuming like we can dig. We dig.
Yeah.
Watched Batman Forever in the theater. I saw it in the theater too.
Yeah.
We walked out of the theater. It was me and the two Filipino brothers who you guys know.
Yep.
Yeah.
We walked out. We're like, yeah. We're like friggin' high five. We're like, that was fucking awesome, man. Boom, boom, boom. You know. And then I watched it at home. Like, wow, there's a lot of stupid shit in this. Like, I bought it on VHS. And I kind of watched it again. And I'm like, boy, Two-Face is really kind of dumb in this movie. I don't know. And then I'm like, why does he keep flipping the coin? I don't know how I didn't pick up on this in the theater, but I was just so jacked up. And then we walked out. My mom was like, this is when my mom's taking us to movies. This is my mom's review of Batman. This is my mom's review of Batman Forever. That was really loud. That's it. She loves the Tobey Maguire. My mom likes 5 superhero movies. No, 4 superhero movies. Here they are.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm a liar. 3. She only likes 3 superhero movies. Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man 2, Tobey Maguire. Michael Keaton, Batman. 89. That's
Done.
it.
Yeah.
She doesn't like Return. She's like, it's Penguin's gross. She's like, I'm not. He's gross. And then she's like, Batman Forever, too loud. That's the review of it. She's like, that was very loud.
I think your mom will talk to my parents because I actually went away. They saw it while I was away visiting a friend. And then I came back and they're like, oh, we saw Batman Forever. I'm like, oh, did you like it? Because I raved about it when I came home.
Yeah.
And they're like, all Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones did is scream through the entire movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yelling at each other.
I'm like, what? I'm like, did you see the same movie I did? Because it didn't feel like that.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah. I'm like, well, didn't you like this line where this person said this? And they're like, he didn't say that. He screamed it. I'm like, I don't recall a bunch of screaming going on. But now I'm like, yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Somebody had to punch a guy. It's like, oh. Okay, fun fact: Lou Ferrigno trained like, awesome.
Yeah, he had to testify when he died because he saw him the day before, and he's like, he was fine. I don't know, because he was his not just his trainer. He was taking his pulse and doing like checkups every day. Wow. And he's like, well, and I think that's what led everyone to be like, well, I think this doctor totally did something he shouldn't have. So
I remember all of that scandal going down too.
Yeah,
Andrew, you don't want me to go get the movie, do you? I own every Schwarzenegger movie.
I have it, but I wouldn't be able to find it right now.
I can find it.
It's just DVD, right? I don't think they made a Blu-ray of it.
Yeah.
Another fun fact: Lou tried out for the Toronto Argonauts.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
that I knew. I knew that one. My aunt was a bartender, and Lou Ferrigno came to her bar, and she served Lou Ferrigno a drink.
Wow. Whew. What does he drink? Do you know?
I don't know.
Whatever strong men drink.
I don't know. Whatever they drink. Glass of milk.
Scotch.
Yeah.
Milk. And then that's when Schwarzenegger was like, only babies drink milk, men drink beer. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan. That's my favorite movie. That's literally my number one favorite movie of all time. I've seen it 100 million times. I can do the whole movie properly. We all love Conan. Arnold was dubbed. Yes, he was. Yes. Yep, we knew that.
Yep.
Governor. Yeah, Governor. Yeah, for sure. Your mom has great taste. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. Terminator 84. Oh, Terminator is.
Wait, no, but Conan
was before that. Conan is 82.
Yeah.
Andrew. Conan is 82. Dave, what's going on? They made Two-Face. Yes, I know.
They made him terrible in that movie.
The Ambassador. What it is? What's going on, dude? Andrew, Christopher Reeve, trained for Superman. Yeah. David Prowse. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. We knew that.
Yep.
We knew that. So, Sean, now that you're on here, what were your thoughts of Army of the Dead? I was trying to make notes while watching it as to how many zombie movies I own and see. There's 65 listed here, and that was off the top of my head. And there's ones did you know that they made Meat Market Part 2?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh, you didn't like it?
No, I know about Meat Market 2.
I did.
It's funny because those are low budget movies. That Meat Market Part 2 was more serious and dour than the fun of Meat Market 1. What that guy, the masked luchador guy, dies and he becomes a zombie. And I was like, well, sure.
Okay, so you did not like. So so you did not like Meat Market Part 2. Well, I liked Meat Market Part 1.
Meat Market 1. I showed that to you, no?
Yeah.
So I was like, I bought that. I bought that when we went to Fango. And I was like, you gotta watch this. It's pretty cool. It was all shot on like VHS or something, but it was awesome.
Yeah, like I know you randomly found that movie, and then I was telling everybody we're super zombie nerds. We'll just watch anything. It's
Yeah.
even a crappy zombie movie, we're still gonna give it like 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
5 out of 10 for me. So you guys know out there, 5 out of 10 on my scale of rating is still good. Like 5 out of 10 means that was okay, because that just means everything was average.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like So you loved All Your Dead, freaking rock. Yeah. Okay. So Sean, what'd you think? Middle of the road zombie movie? I'm saying middle of the road zombie movie. What are your thoughts?
I'd say middle of the road. It's cool. I like it. It's just once again, I don't know why it's 2.5 hours long, but
I said the same thing.
It's like it's all the tropes and cliches of 90-minute movies, but why is it 2.5 hours? It's one of those weird things with movies today. It's like directors don't know how to edit themselves. But listen, it's funny because the opening credits is awesome, and then the rest of it is like they ran out of money because it's like, where are the swarms of zombies? Where's the they look out and it's all just zombies, and they're like, right. I don't know what to do. Like, I was waiting for that again, and that never happened after the opening credits, which was weird. I like the whole like their own society type of thing.
That
was done in if you remember, that was done in I Am Legend, but Warner Brothers messed that up because they didn't like that premise and they didn't like the ending, so they changed it. So remnants of that theme are in the theatrical, but like, and so I guess like Snyder saw that movie and was like, I could do that, so he did it, and so yeah, that kind of stuff was interesting. I just thought I needed more zombies. To be honest with you, I like the characters. They're all cliches, but I like them. I like how they handled them. I like them shooting. They're like get together with each other and stuff. But yeah, all that stuff.
Sean, don't use our personal terms. Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Yeah,
where they all team up. Yes.
Yeah, I like them teaming up with each other and stuff. I like the guy who cracks the safe. He's like mega.
He's cool.
Yeah, he's like listen, it's an art in this. I liked all that stuff.
That was great.
I know there's some tension about the final girl in it. Like, are we spoiling things or no? I don't know.
Okay, so I don't know. There's somebody. I don't. Steve, do you remember who it was? Who? Somebody didn't watch.
Like it was Movie King.
It was Movie King. Movie King. If you're still on there, I don't know if he's. I can't see. I know there's a bunch of people in chat, but I don't actually see who they are. Like, I don't see their name, so I don't know if you're still there.
But yeah, I thought continue. It was cool. And it's a cool heist idea. And I don't know. I mean, if they're gonna do prequels or sequels, we'll see what they do with that. I don't know if I want prequels and sequels. I'll probably still watch them. But honestly, I want Zack Snyder to do more stuff.
His own thing.
His own stuff. Yeah.
And get an editor.
Yeah, someone who can say like, Zach, why is this 2.5 hours long? It's probably 3 hours.
No, it's
I don't know.
Literally, the first half an hour can be thrown out. Yeah. You know when they get in the bus, somebody can figure out. There's people in this chat that have seen this movie like 14 times. Somebody can tell me it's like 40 minutes in when they get on the bus and they drive. I'm like, literally, that's where it should have started. The first half an hour.
I like recruiting scenes though. I like that. It's like you see the skills of guys and stuff. Yeah. And like the other thing too is I think there's a thematic thread there where the only thing he says to these people is like, how do you want to make 20,000? How do you want to make 2 million? And they don't even question. They live in a world where Las Vegas got taken over by zombies. Don't you want to see how dangerous this is first, right? And like, how do you want to make whatever million, right? And they're like, okay, so like greed is the overtaking thing here. And it's the driving force of everything, right? And the one character isn't there for the greed. She's there to try and like save a mother of like kids.
Right. And I mean, and look, if you've seen any zombie movies, right, like Sean's laughing. Like, there is no spoilers. Like I've seen people talking saying, "Oh, this sucks, this sucks." I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's like, have you never seen a horror movie? I got mad reading comment threads. It's like, there's no SJW agenda here. Have you never seen a horror picture in your life? Like, like the Halloween series, the freaking Alien movies? Like, what in God's name are you talking about? I know. I'm all for like, SJW sucks, but like, don't pluralize it on every freaking thing.
There was nothing there's nothing weird in this movie like that.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I did not notice any wokeness or SJW stuff in this movie. It was just it was a zombie movie.
Yeah.
I noticed a couple of things where I'm like, ugh. One thing is that the queen woman, queen zombie.
Yeah.
I'm like, if her fellow is so concerned about her, why is she on patrol?
Yeah.
In her current state, why is she on patrol? Why doesn't he send other people on patrol? That was my one weird moment.
I don't know if he knew. Did he know that though?
He listened. It was like,
oh yeah, okay. And we didn't know what he was listening to, and then we did later on. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, come on.
They probably are like, no one's gonna kill us. We're freaking super zombies.
Maybe.
Like,
anyway,
But
yeah, okay. So yeah, let's get to some of the where's your money? I don't know where is your money. I don't know. We can redeem ourselves watching July 4th of America. I don't know. I searched for it. I couldn't find it on Google. J-Man, Kevin Woods. Yes, I do. I said I was giving a thumbs up that I like that movie. Yep, it wasn't the greatest, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Give me the money and watch it. Okay. Army of Dead is an 8 out of 10. Was I trying to do a zombie flick? What do you think? Should we do a space on it in a bit? Hi, Ambassador. We can try it if you want. It's fast-paced movie, second viewing. I don't know. So since we need the recruiting parts, maybe keep the recruiting parts, like the 10 minutes of that, remove everything else around it, and then just have them go right into the planning stage. Like that scene where they're all like, okay, what are we going to do?
How'd you like Batista in it?
I liked him.
Yeah.
I thought he was the best character. I don't know. I don't know. I like Dave Batista anyways. I don't know what it is. I like him.
He's good, man.
He's good. I liked him in the James Bond. I know his gimmick was just having those diamond fingertips.
Yeah.
But he was crushing guy. He didn't do enough. Like when I saw the Spectre, I thought, oh, he's so cool. I thought he was going to be one of the best henchmen villains.
We didn't have him do a lot.
He didn't have him do a lot.
Yeah.
The movie started to go downhill when he died.
Yeah.
That's when it really started to go downhill.
Yeah, no, I liked him in this movie. I thought he was really cool. If I had to pick one disappointing, that would be it.
I can't think of Spectre without thinking of his Batista's story about how he had to sit in on the table read. It's like he doesn't do anything, and he's like, they insisted I sit in on the table read. I looked at the script, it's like, I don't have any lines. It's like, why am I here? It's like, what the hell is that?
We just like having you around, Dave.
Yeah, there's like, no, you need to be there. It's like, okay, he just sat there. They paid him, but yeah.
I'll probably give another watch. Definitely got it on Blu-ray. I like the film. It didn't feel too long. No. Captain, choose your fate. Give me $20. Okay. See, normally I would do something, but I won't do that. Cosmos. Hey, what's going on, dude? What do you think about the whole time loop alternative ordeal? I don't think that didn't happen though. That was just. I think that was just the guy
talked about it. They talk about it, but I think he's just messing with them.
I think he's just messing with them. I don't think that's supposed to be a thing.
It was weird though when that happened. I was like, "What are you doing a super twist here? Like, what's happening?"
Yeah, I knew that was just chit chat.
Yeah, he's just shitting with them.
Zombie Queen was cool.
She looks like a Enchantress from.
She did look like Enchantress. I thought.
What's it? Yeah.
You with yep. Jimmy Olsen got the yeet. Jimmy Olsen.
What actor is that? Because he's probably in this. That's what he's saying.
Oh, dude, I don't even remember who Jimmy Olsen was.
I don't know if it's the Russian or something. I don't know.
Yes.
Or not the Russian, the German.
Geek Studio Zach hates the actor. I don't think so.
What do you mean?
You put him in.
Michael Cassidy. There you go.
That means that every director hates Sean Bean.
I know Sean Bean dies all the time.
Yeah, it's like
I think he was messing with the guys or whatever.
Yeah.
So I mean, okay. The thing is that when we get when all of us, when the three of us give ratings on movies, and they seem low, like the way I rate movies is in the 5 categories, and each category gets a rating out of 2. So 0 is bad, 1 is good, 2 is really, really good, like excellent. So if a movie gets 5 out of 10, that means it's good. It doesn't mean it's garbage. People seem to like. That's why when I give my reviews, they're like, "Oh, you hated it," but it doesn't mean I hated it. like everything was good, but it just didn't go up to that next level.
Yeah.
So for me, I can easily say this was a 5 out of 10. I
Yeah.
thought this was a cool movie. I watched it. My problems with the story was that I've seen it all before, and it's all the generic stuff I've already seen before.
Yeah.
The pacing was way too long.
Yeah.
The artistry, maybe it's a 6 out of 10 because there was some really cool shots, and I like the destroyed Vegas. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a 6 out of 10. And the rest is like the enjoyment level. Yeah, I thought it was cool. The characters, I like some of them. Some of them were forgettable. I like the short hair blonde lady. I don't remember any of their names, so there's that. I like Batista. I like the woman who runs the helicopter.
Yes,
I like that
yeah.
she's just like, yeah, whatever. Okay, $2 million. Yeah, I'll just do it.
Her opening scene is great, man. It's like
she's great.
yeah.
I like the short blonde haired woman. I
Yeah.
absolutely cracked up when that happened.
Yeah.
I absolutely laughed out loud. I thought that was hilarious. I think it was supposed to be hilarious because.
Yeah.
So what's your take? What's your take out of 10 using our method?
I'm just doing my calculations now.
This is like
yeah. I'm doing
This is very serious
for
right now.
me.
okay. So the story. So it's called Space SPAC.
Yeah.
The story. I'm giving the story 1 out of 1. 1 out of 2.
Yeah, I'm giving it 1 as well.
Okay. So the pacing, I'm giving it 1 because it's too long. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell you.
1 as well for me.
Right. The artistry, I'm gonna give it a 2 just to up it a little bit.
I'm giving it 1.5. Just
Okay.
a 0.5 off for sometimes it looks kind of, well, maybe it's the point, like claustrophobic. I mean, it's Las Vegas. Good God, like
Yeah, it should be
you
more
know,
open.
yeah.
Okay,
and,
what about-
and we're zombies. Good Christ! Like where
Yeah.
are they?
Yeah,
They're sleeping in one hall, but like where it's like when I think of a zombie movie and zombies have overtaken Vegas, I think of they're all on the streets and they're like swarming and stuff.
You've
right?
convinced me. I'm going back down to 1 on that one now because there should have been more
I didn't mean to
zombies.
convince you. I'm just
No,
saying.
you've convinced me. Sorry, it's too late. Characters, I'm gonna say 1 on the characters because I liked a lot of them. Some of them I just didn't care about.
1.5. I like them a lot.
You like them a lot? Okay, good.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean, some are assholes or whatever.
Yeah, I don't mind that, but I just
Yeah.
it seems like there's too many where and like some things
Yeah.
were weird. Like that guy betraying them and stuff. It's like, but why did he need to? He didn't need
There's
to,
so
but
many
he could've
characters
just-
I forgot because I'm not familiar with the actors, so I forgot. I guess the guy who had those YouTube videos was the one that bailed out or something like that, right?
I don't know.
I can't remember, man. But yeah, what they had there, they did a good job with. I thought.
Okay, fair. And then the overall enjoyment,
1.5.
1.5. So what's your total?
6.5 for me. Yeah,
6.5 for you.
6.5.
Yeah, so I'll give a 0.5 extra for the characters because you've convinced me on that, and I'll give you a 0.5 extra for the entertainment value, or for the enjoyment value. So yeah, I would say 6. Then is that I'm going with 6 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, and keep in mind for horror movies, usually it goes up with time. For me, it's like this is an initial thing where I'm like I'm being super critical and stuff. Like you heard me talk about like, oh, not enough swarms of zombies and stuff. But like if I watch this enough, it'll probably be 10 out of 10.
Did you like the parkour?
If you fall in love with it, you fall in love with it, right?
What about the parkour zombies? It's like, what the hell? They're like jumping on shit. I'm like, what's
Yeah.
going on with that?
Yeah,
That's kind of weird. Like when they just run around, like they're jumping, and they're like, okay,
Yeah.
that was weird.
Well, that's an extension of what he did with the Dawn of the Dead remake. No.
I thought Dawn of the Dead remake was better and scarier.
Yes, it was. No, it was. Yeah.
I think it was very. I think the way the zombies
It's scarier.
were shown,
It's like there was some sort of serenity to this.
I
after
agree.
The first after the opening credits, I was like, yeah, we're gonna see more of that. We never did.
I think Dawn of the Dead was scarier. I don't think this movie was supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be more actiony. It was more like a Resident Evil action
And it's
film.
supposed to set up a world, and honestly, you're supposed to feel more dread that some of them can think and like organize their guys, but they didn't organize them enough. So
Yeah, no. Plus, I had this idea from before.
yes, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much
Take care,
Bell, for
Bell.
coming on.
See it.
I got killed twice. Yeah, they're just messing with you. Yep. Everybody, please go and watch that, or not, because I haven't seen it. Andrew, what are you talking about? Poor Ols. I know, yeah, zombies, zombie Elvis.
The
Was
Elvis
it?
song. Oh, I liked in the music. The guy is like helping guys out. He's like, "Watch out, Elvis!" And he's like, "Oh,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
like,
yeah. That
I
was
saw
cool.
what you did there." It's like, that was great.
Song, also the song, yeah. Okay, still can't get over the robot zombies. Robots. Was there robot zombies in this, or did I miss that?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I remember topless women zombies. I remember
Yeah.
that one. And it's like the only time that happens. I'm like, sure, just pop it in there, you know.
Yeah, you need more nudity in these movies. That's
Yeah.
that's a
You
standard.
can't just
horror
have
thing.
a burst of nudity in the beginning and then you don't do it anymore. It's like just throw it at the end or something too.
Yeah, like give us some more in here where everyone. It's all horny teenagers.
Truth ain't going for the cyborg zombies, man.
Yeah, what cyborg? Were there cyborgs on? There was one part where it looked like the guy had metal underneath or something, but then I wasn't sure about that.
Wow. I
Hey,
remember
that
that.
lead zombie, the lead zombie that had the helmet, it's like, can't you just shoot his body or shoot his arms off? Like they kept trying to shoot his head, and I thought, we'll just shoot his body.
Well, you could shoot through his eye or something. Well, if you have mega aim, but like,
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't know why he took it off. It's like, why are you taking this off? Maybe you are stupid.
Take care, geeks.
Thanks, geeks.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Escape the helicopter. You can see a couple of zombies with blue glowing eyes. Oh my god, really? I just watched it.
No,
like,
you know what? That so when the main guy dies, he glows, and when we're not spoiling, right? When I just told you the main guy dies, but it's a horror movie. And when he takes out a certain thing from a certain somebody, the head is glowing. They're sort of showing that that has something to do with it. They also tease aliens in the beginning because they're like, "Oh, do you think it's aliens?" And we don't really know how this happened, right? But we do know that some of them do glow. That's all we know. I wouldn't say that they're robots as a result. I would say that I think there is some sort of alien intervention. That could be an interesting idea for a sequel, you know?
Do you remember Undead?
Yes.
Have you
Undead or
Yeah.
Night of the
Or
Creeps.
it's called something else. Oh, Night of
Yeah.
the Creeps too. No. Night of the Creeps is not on my list. There's your number 16.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Steve, did you see Undead?
No, I didn't.
I thought I showed that to you, Steve.
Nope.
No?
Let me go. Let me see if I can grab that. Hold on.
No, you never showed it to me. You showed me the beginning of Meat Market.
The beginning of it. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there
a good movie too, man.
Okay.
brought a bunch
So-
of stuff over that time.
Anybody out there, hunt this movie down.
Undead, yeah.
This was one of those where I got a bootleg version from one of the shows we went to, which has
Yep.
the alternate cover, which is not on here.
It's
This is the-
Australian, no, or is it Kiwi?
Yeah,
I can't remember.
it's one of those things.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's from, but it's like, yeah, it's foreign, but it's in English. It's English. This was killer good, and you got aliens and zombies. So
Yeah.
Which was the
They
one? With
barricade them. Yeah.
which was the one with the bat with the razor wire?
that was Hot Tension.
High
Oh,
tension.
wow.
Hot. It was like French or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, High Tension is. I have that too, but it's behind the thing. So yeah, High Tension. I have a key. I actually got a keychain.
Keychain. Yeah, I remember that.
Because I got the movie I pre-ordered.
Yeah.
I like it. I like getting little shit like that. It's kind of neat. Okay, Casino. Oh, sorry, that one. Sorry. I don't mind watching zombies. I just can't play the video games. Yeah, sometimes they get pretty
Fair
scary.
enough.
Apparently, the teen is stuck in a time loop.
Yeah, so true. We were talking earlier, and we were saying that guy was just like messing with them, because how would he know? He was just like just fucking with them.
Right.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
I thought he was just talking shit and trying to be funny.
yeah.
So I don't know, but like,
Plus, that place is gonna get nuked anyways. The skeletons wouldn't exist if there were a time loop, right?
right.
So
I don't know. I don't think there's a time. I don't think any of that's in a time loop. I think that's just like literally.
they could
just
go
like-
back to it, but like I'm definite that the aliens are involved, because they didn't explain that glowing, but it's like you just took it in stride. It's like, okay, well, I guess that's what powers them, whatever that is.
Yeah, I totally just kind of thought, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Like I saw some of that glowing, and I didn't understand what was going on. I thought, oh, okay, maybe I missed something, or like it'll be explained, and then I just kind of forgot about it. And didn't really
But the
think
fact
back
they
to
can
it.
procreate is something too.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
What's the best? What's the best zombie baby is dead alive.
Yeah.
What about what was that show called?
Actually,
With
that's another Zack Snyder movie. The zombie baby in Dawn of the Dead.
There's a zombie baby with Dawn of the Dead too, right? Oh yeah, there
Yeah.
was, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
I liked Dawn of the Dead. I don't know. I wish this one was a
I
bit
liked it,
scarier.
but like I wish they called it something else and it wasn't a remake of Dawn of the Dead, because it isn't really thematically a remake anyways.
Right.
They just use that IP. They just use the title to sell the movie, but it's like it doesn't have to be called Dawn of the Dead at all. You know?
Actually, I said that in my review. I said if this was not called Dawn of the Dead, I'd give
It'd
this
be like 12
way
out of
better.
10.
Yeah, I'd give it way
Yeah.
better marks
Yeah.
because I don't like that you're calling it Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
But the movie on its own, we all liked. Did we see
Yeah.
that together? Did we
No,
all see that together?
no,
Just I saw it with you.
I
saw it
didn't
with
see it
me?
with you.
Yeah.
How did you not be? How were you not there, Steve? Were you in London?
I was in
London.
London at the time.
Yeah. No, I remember
Captain
you.
Epic, I apologize. I have to put you on a timeout because. Okay, we got it. We're gonna we gave you the chance to plug your movie. We appreciate it. Thank you. All right, 100% believe some of the zombies that we saw in the glowing blue eyes were robots. Really? I don't know. Okay, it's really weird because they weren't really fun.
Wait, I believe some of the zombies that we saw with glowing eyes were robots. It's really weird because they. No, I don't believe that because I have to spoil it in order. Well, we kind of did, right? So there's a zombie fetus in the movie. The zombie fetus had a glowing head, and then it fades away, indicating that it dies.
Right.
That's not a robot. It's a fetus. It's like it's. I think whatever is keeping the zombies alive is the glowing thing. So
Captain Epic was patriotic, but I'm Canadian. We're all Canadian.
yeah, so
it's a movie
first
was
of
called.
July for us.
He's very patriotic. You scammed him. How dare you?
I scammed him. I didn't block him. I put him on timeout. He'll be back on in a minute or two.
Yeah.
I guess they're not on dead since they can procreate. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know, right? Like that's the thing. I just reserved
grow long hair. Yeah.
Nice.
Hair does grow after you die. So
Yes. So it's
yes,
fingernails
and
too.
fingernails.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Okay, so I mean, I don't know. Now I got to research this a little bit because now I'm all like, I'm definitely way more intrigued than when I was after I just watched it. I'm more intrigued now to see like what's going to happen.
He added a lot of cool things to the zombie genre, some of which had been done before, but not very well. Like I Am Legend, and that was Warner Brothers' fault, ironically. So yeah, it's cool, and if he builds out this. That's cool too. I want to see other kinds of things he's gonna do. Like he said, he has another idea for another kind of universe type of movie, and I don't know what that would be. So
we should be ashamed. I am very ashamed. I apologize to you. Whatever. It's terrible. We're just terrible. and you can be blocked. And you can be blocked for that, buddy. Thanks. Bring Captain Epic back on for a blockage. I'm good with blocking that. All right. So what else we got? Yeah. So I mean, I'm definitely. Well, I don't know. I'm now reconsidering my vote. Maybe I'm going up a little bit. See, this is why you need to talk about these kinds of things. It's like you're watching it. I'm watching it by my wife. My wife is just like she's just like on her iPad. She's like literally playing games. It's like, yeah, that looks cool, and then goes back to playing games. So like I gotta talk it over with people.
Yeah, as its own movie, I'm standing by my 6.5 for now.
Okay,
but it's cool. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, I think I'll stay with 6 and see where it takes me if I decide to revisit it. I still think it was too long, and I don't think the length was justified. That's the bottom line I ever bottom lined. But did you? I have not seen the Bad Batch yet.
No, I saw the latest one.
The latest one. People are saying that Omega is kind of becoming irritating. Is that true?
Well, the overall crux of this one is there's an assassin after her, and they're trying to figure out why. And that's going to continue on in other episodes. She was already annoying anyways. I think it was 2 episodes ago or something where she like hitched a ride on a ship that they're going to use to try and infiltrate a place. And she's like getting in the way and stuff. She's always been annoying. So I don't know why everyone's all of a sudden tense with episode 4. So
yeah, I don't know. Well, okay, so I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to watch that and get back. So let's go back to the. Okay, so I mean, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody's been talking, so that's it. I've had it with you scammers.
I think
is that us
like,
again?
I think so.
I would say that it's inside them somewhere. Like the thing is, you don't see the main guy doesn't glow that much. He glowed at the end when he died just to show like the insides of him. I don't think that like I don't know. To me, I don't think they're robots. My theory is whatever's glowing in them is making them zombified and stuff and animated. But the thing is, here it is.
Like
they didn't explain any of that, so
I like that they don't explain it.
Yeah. Well, it's seeding for other movies, right? So yeah. There's a prequel that they already have, and I didn't know. I think I learned this from something Truth said in a stream somewhere, but like that it's anime. I thought it was just another movie, but I don't know if because they've produced one already. They have one ready to go, like a prequel.
For what? For this?
Yeah, for this Netflix.
Oh.
Those guys are crazy. It make stuff every 2 days. Like it's nuts. You know,
Mega Man, I'm going to be putting a link in the chat. Come on in, and let's talk about your movie. Come on in. We'll talk about your 4th of July movie or whatever. Convince me that it's not trash, and I'll watch it. I really want to see Zack Snyder explain some of the scenes with a chance because it's really interesting to see a couple.
It's an anime prequel. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. So is that what you're saying?
That's crazy.
Sean has read ahead. Anime prequel. Okay. So.
They shit out product every fucking 2 seconds. Man. Those guys, Netflix, man. It's like, here it is. It's made.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing that. It's definitely more intriguing though, because the thing is, it's like when you're watching on your own, I'm just watching like okay, whatever. But like now that all the stuff's coming out, maybe it'd be more interesting. Okay, here you go. Let's go for it. We're going Danger Room full on. There's the link to come join us.
The dumpster
fire, man. It's going to be a dumpster fire.
Oh no! We're not gonna allow that. We will do what we have to do if we need to.
My stream.
Yeah, I never block people or ban them for their opinions if they don't match mine. But if you're coming on here to just be a douche and like literally offer nothing, then come in. Come in, Mega Man. Let's go. You can bring that Zolo guy who likes One Piece. Well, that's a disgrace because One Piece is a great series to use that as your thing. Come on in. Let's go, boys. I'm waiting.
Can you put me backstage so I can get some water while I'm waiting?
You're gonna need some water for this.
I need some water.
All right. Hey, Caleb. We're waiting for a couple of guys to come on and tell us how great their movie is. I have a feeling they don't want to, though. I got a feeling they might not want to. So I don't know. Okay. Well, yeah. So I mean, do you think that like can they make? I mean, I guess they can make a sequel to this. It doesn't really matter. Like they can.
They seed it with the end of the movie, right? It's like one city's going to get infected again, so
Right. So I mean, it's just going to continue on or whatever. Now, how did that guy get out? Can you open it from
nuclear bombs in movies never make sense. I mean, what? He'd be irradiated anyways. Like it's not going to go away with the wind or something. Like
Yeah. Like how did he? Hey, what's going on, Anthony? We're waiting for a couple of these jokers to come in and talk about their silly movie they want to promote, but they don't want to come in. Yeah. They don't want to come in. But yeah. So what did you think of Army of the Dead?
Oh, Army was in my opinion, was great. Like Zach gave us some great details. His styling is great. I like it. And like I said, it's a 7.5 movie. It's not. It's probably top six on my list from his best movies so far. Like he did a really good job. Like I like the general. Like you got aliens, you got robot zombies, you got
So far,
like
Hi.
you got everything. Like the characters was great. Dave Bautista was great actor.
He's great.
He
Yeah.
was great. His daughter, I felt bad for her, because she didn't grow up with her father, and Scott and her. Peter and Vanderbilt was great characters. The great chemistry remind me of the Flash and Cyborg from Justice League. They both had great chemistry, and Chambers, like, oh my god. And then Lily, if she would have killed Martin, this would have never happened. The mission would have been successful if it didn't happen. But it is what it is. And the tiger, the tiger scene was, I was laughing the entire time. Like the
Why
tiger,
didn't they just shoot it when the tiger first appeared? Why didn't they just shoot it? I'm like,
Because
too-
no,
so
but
awed by it.
That
There's
was
no
my
one-
favorite part. Like I wanted to see the tiger rip someone apart, and I got that.
Yeah.
I got
that's why they didn't shoot it.
I
That's
gotta
why they
say,
didn't shoot it yet.
I came back. I expected to hear some yelling and screaming, and Anthony's there. He's like, "I really like this about Army of the Dead."
no, just
The world's
no,
going
it's not a
upside
bad
down.
movie. It's not a bad movie. I mean, we're gonna get a sequel. They got prequels in the works. They got two.
Yeah,
I think
it's
two,
a very
they
good
have a lot of
movie.
stuff in the work for the movie.
Yeah.
And Zack's not even saying, "Hey, if you want Army of the Dead Part 2, tell Netflix." Hey,
Yeah,
well, he's
man.
gonna do it anyway. So it's number one everywhere. It's
I
number one
would,
everywhere.
I would say I enjoyed it more than I thought because I'm not very I don't like zombies. Like
No, it's the
I-
same Avatar. True, I did not change it.
I'm a kind of person that like I only watch specific things that I like, and I just don't. I never liked the zombie genre, but I gave it a try, and I liked it more than I thought I did.
Yeah, if you're not a zombie person, then you won't like the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a zombie person. I thought, and I liked it. Again, yeah, like I mean, my ratings are my ratings based on my criteria and the way
What
I
you give,
do.
like a
my
7?
stuff. I'm saying 6 out of 10,
Oh,
but 6 out of 10 is
6
good.
and 7 is not that bad.
Like if it's under 5, that's where we're getting not good. Like 5 out of 10 means it's watchable,
terrible.
and I'm cool with that. Like I'll watch it, So it's like 6 out of 10. It's a little bit better, but it went to 6 because of our discussions here with the chat and with Sean and everything. So people have helped me
Yes.
kind of raise it up a little bit too. Because this is why it's good to talk about it. The thing is, we can't do this anymore. This is one negative with this bullshit COVID. Is that when the three of us used to come out of the theater, Sean and I, Steve and I would be at least an hour early to every movie, and then Sean would be at least half an hour early,
Yeah.
probably.
This is
And then-
playing in the movie theaters right now.
Yeah. None of them are open for us.
That would have
And
been
then-
great. Like I saw it in the movie theater, so it was fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah,
that would have been way better for sure.
Yeah, my movie theater is already open, so I could go watch my movies. Like I'm going to be going to see I think Quiet Place 2. Gonna be when Conjuring comes on. Gonna be seeing that.
Oh, yeah.
Forever
I'm waiting for
Purge.
Quiet Place too.
Forever Purge. That's gonna be a good movie.
I can't
Too
watch Quiet Place in the theater because I eat popcorn. It'll be like
Well, I got people that is next to me all the time and behind me. They always do that. Like, damn, bro, relax.
Like hum it. I don't know why people.
the
do
thing is, I get a large popcorn, and I need a large popcorn, else I can't be bothered. I need to have my large popcorn, and I'll be like, and I don't eat any of it till the movie actually starts. My wife finishes her popcorn before the movie's even started. Like I'll wait, and then it's just like crunch, crunch, crunch. And Sean orders like huge burgers and stuff. He used to eat like 2. Sean used to eat 2 Whoppers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, how you eat 2 Whoppers?
I'm sorry, I cannot eat
squealing
2 Whoppers. That's too much.
It's always fun to see what Sean's going to order because he shows up with his mystery meat on these nachos. I'm like, what is that?
Like, what is all this?
Yeah, it's like this elaborate meal. It's like he puts down the little checkered tablecloth and he has a picnic
And
there.
Steve buys a small drink, and you're like, seriously? Like,
Buy the
I'm
large drinks.
like, yeah, Sean's got this big
Yeah.
I
huge
always have
thing
to
of
pee
food.
if I have a large drink. That's my Transformers 4 story.
Oh
Like,
God,
that
yeah.
movie is way too long. I thought it was over before they went to China, and then they go there and it's another hour. And I was like, I really have to pee.
Explosions
I left. I was like,
everywhere.
I'm gonna miss the Dinobots, and I left. I pee. I come back. Dinobots are like the last 5 minutes of that movie, so I didn't miss
Yeah.
anything. But yeah,
That was false advertising. They
Yeah.
kept saying the Dinobots.
that
Like,
was
we're-
course.
the
It's-
posters.
it's,
That was the standees. Like, holy crap!
Yeah.
When I watch a movie, I have to like not go bathroom at all because like I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Like
Oh, I hate it.
Like I always get like when I go movie theater, I get watch popcorn. I get like probably I'll get nachos. Like if it's nachos, probably they have hot dogs there too, and like a few other stuff.
Oh,
Like
the hot dogs.
I'm always hungry. I like
know-
I just I don't get full. I'm
You
very
know
hungry.
what-
You know,
You know
the
what's the
crazy
worst?
thing- yeah, you know, the crazy thing is that streaming services is costing more money like a movie ticket. Like streaming services is getting expensive.
Yeah.
I
Like,
used
it's
to
literally
like
a
streaming
movie ticket.
services.
Like HBO Max, it's what, $15 here. It's like a movie ticket. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's
It
like
depends what movie theater you're buying it from too, because
Mhm.
like where by me it's like I think $16 or more.
Oh,
It's
for
20
us, it's
20
like
bucks.
3, yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
20
well
bucks
for
us.
me because we adults technically like 20 of depends, you know.
Mhm.
But they change the prices what area you're in.
Oh, once
So,
the movie theaters open, well, movie theaters haven't. Some of them is open here. Like they'll
even
raise
if
the
you're
price.
adult, they change the prices. It differs in what like I see my movies in IMAX, like
Me
IMAX,
too.
Yeah.
like, the
Yeah.
big screen and everything. So I think they double charge.
Yeah. When I was a kid, like they had like what do you call them? Not premiere shows, but like early birds. I forget what they called it. And it's like $4.25.
Yeah,
go
they had
see
like
the
those
movie.
weird matinees and stuff.
Matinee.
too, right?
That's like, yeah,
Matinee, yeah.
matinee.
Yeah, and it would be like a cheap
$4.25.
ticket.
And I got it,
Yeah.
you know, in the summer you could go because you were off school and you would just go to the movie theaters $4.25.
Yeah,
And
it
then-
was like before what time? It was like before 4 p.m. or something.
Yeah, it's
weird
before
like that,
4
or
p.m.
like
exactly.
something.
And like now it's like $4.25. That'll get you 20 minutes of a movie.
Yeah.
Like you won't even get in. Like
Do you guys have VIP stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, so like
Um,
VIP for us is
yeah.
like no kids allowed. Even if
Yeah.
it's a kids movie, it's alcohol served. Like we'll sit in the chair and they'll
Oh, yes,
come up
yes,
and
they
take
have
your
that.
order and bring you stuff.
Yes, we have that. They give you the food, they bring you stuff.
Like-
yeah.
My movie
That's
theater,
cool.
you can rent out the whole movie theater. So like if you don't want to
What let's
like
talk about. Just come in.
if you want to like if you
Movie theater.
are just
Talking about
want to watch a
your
movie theater with your friends and family, you can just rent out that area of the theater and just watch it with your friends.
they have
Oh,
that for
yeah.
video games for us. Like you can rent out a
You
theater.
could do it for
and
video games.
do video
and
games.
Oh yeah, the Harkins Theater near my house lets you rent out there and play video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
That's
you
awesome.
when you Andrew, when you go to the theater, are you going to like an IMAX or regular theater? Do you buy like a lot of food and everything or not really?
Well, usually I don't get too much. I just get like pretzel and some M&Ms, and I usually go to a smaller theater or sometimes
I'm
IMAX.
sorry, but pretzel is nasty. A pretzel.
Really? No way.
What's
Are you
that?
crazy?
The one that they have in the movie theaters. I'm talking about the one they have in the movie theaters.
Oh,
Anthony's
I
there.
don't
He's
know.
like, this
In the
is
movie
trash.
theaters, in the movie theaters.
You be like Joey's corner.
Like,
This
over
is
here,
trash.
like, I tried a pretzel in the movie theaters. I was like, oh, I didn't.
Did you just say pretzels are nasty?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like the one that they sell in the movie theaters. I don't like it. Yeah.
I
I
think
like-
the drink when
Like
you
the
did
one
that.
that they have in the movie theaters. I don't like it. I really don't.
Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
Like
would
I get the
agree with you.
nachos, like, or maybe a hot dog once in a while.
Yeah.
Popcorn. That's it.
I basically buy everything.
But most likely it will be nachos. You know, I always get.
Speaking of theaters, pretty soon the next two.
I say in the
they're doing,
movie
like,
theater. Like I say, I don't like the pretzels that they made in the movie theaters. The one that they sell like in bags, I could eat that. But the one that they make in the movie theaters, no. I can't.
Okay,
So anyway,
here's a hot topic question: peanut M&Ms or regular M&Ms?
Regular
regular.
M&Ms.
Regular. I'm sorry. I hate peanut.
I take regular M&Ms every day.
Actually,
I
you know
cannot
what?
like
Peanuts.
peanut butter. I cannot have anything with peanut butter. I just don't like the taste.
Oh, really?
Oh,
No.
I love both, but I eat regular M&Ms. I probably eat the large pack one a day. Like I just
Hey, I just got a
consume.
large bag.
Peanuts have a
yesterday.
crunch to them, so I'm going
Yeah,
with
peanuts have the crunch, but if I eat too much peanuts, I have to take care of business, and
Oh, yeah.
taking care of
yeah.
business is-
It's fat, right?
yeah, I don't know. I can't.
Like
can't
if
do
you if you
many
eat too
peanuts.
much peanut, like it will literally make you go to the bathroom. That is terrible.
Speaking of, pretty soon in my Harkins, they're doing this thing called Tuesday Night Classic where they play like old movie
For
classics.
sure.
Yeah, the next two coming out are Jaws and Back to the Future.
Oh,
Nice.
Great. Those are
Man,
both
Back to the
great.
Future is one of the worst now.
I know you're
What?
joking, Anthony.
Would you just say
Peanut-
anything?
But
He's
if you say Back to the Future is one of the worst movies of all time, you need to check yourself.
Oh, good. I
Wow.
thought you said that.
Yeah.
No, I
Back to the
say
Future is a
if
perfect
somebody
movie.
say that Back to the Future is terrible, then you need some help.
No, I just.
Yeah.
And it's not. I
After that is
enjoy
like
Back
Mission
to the Future. I
Impossible
play
and
most of the
Jurassic
ones.
Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jurassic
fun
Park.
fact, one good movie, classic movie I saw in the theater once was the original '89 Batman.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny. Sean and Steve, isn't it funny when they're saying classic? When they say classic movies to me, I thought he was going to talk about Humphrey Bogart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Edward G.
Oh,
Robinson.
and stuff.
not
Yeah,
that.
it's like,
It's
that's a
like-
classic movie,
that's a-
not
that's
a
a
Classic
classic
movie. It's like
But Back to the Future to me is like,
Hey, one
I
time-
know.
In
It's
fact,
the way it is now, man. I watch a lot of like millennial reactions to classic movies, and it's all like Rocky and Goonies. It's like
Hey, those are
it's like
classics.
it is when we were kids.
movies we saw as a kid.
Classics.
it's like I've seen
In
that
fact,
100 times.
Fun fact, 2 times I saw a movie that I've never seen in the theater before. One time was Terminator 2, the other time was The Dark Knight.
Did you, hey, Sean, Steve, I didn't know you guys. I saw Terminator 2 in the theater. Did you guys see it in the theater?
Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, Terminator 2? Yeah,
I
I
didn't see
Terminator 2,
91.
yeah. I didn't see part 1 in the
Oh,
theater.
no, we were too
No.
too young.
No, 2
Did you
2
know-
was a big event. Like I think
Yeah.
everyone saw it in the theater.
Hold on, follow-up question. Did you know that Schwarzenegger was a good guy Terminator before you saw the movie?
No.
Yes,
Well,
they
no,
hyped
no,
the
we did
shit
not.
up. It's like
I did not know.
I didn't
I was
know.
People-
completely
In
stunned.
fact,
He
people
was
knew
what?
he was a good guy.
Come on.
Once he said, "Get down."
Yeah, I mean, before you saw the movie, Sean is saying yes, he knew
yeah,
beforehand.
they hyped it up. What Jay is saying though is that the first movie was so popular and everyone knew him as the Terminator, and so that was supposed. When you watch Terminator 2, it's played as a surprise.
Right.
It comes
Yeah, I
out
mean-
in slow motion, and she's like stunned, and then he's a good
Yes.
guy.
Yeah, you. I think you know Arnold is the good guy once he says to John,
That was a
"Get down."
joke, bro. Come on. That's a joke.
know it is.
No, because I think it was
Oh
Trust
god.
That was-
me,
that was
Rocky
like-
Jr.
tell me-
Hell
no,
no,
this
did you
is
get that from
like,
that
you read
deepfake
this,
video?
line. Oh my god. But
That
no,
should
no, it's
not
not
be
happening.
remade.
It's a joke.
That's it.
No, like I was
that-
saying,
Yeah.
for Terminator 2, you already the place you know Arnold is the good guy is once he says, "Get down."
Yeah.
Yeah. Up until then, you weren't really sure.
Right.
And the
No,
thing is,
I
Robert
knew.
Patrick was very
The plot was
weird.
very predictable.
Yeah.
It's like because Robert Patrick, the way he played. The thing is, we never saw him like he punches the cop and you hear a noise, and now if you watch again, you know he kills them there, right?
Oh, he
Oh, he's
Yeah,
like-
he's like
you know-
putting his hands over
That's a
his stomach.
surprise too. It's like
yeah, Patrick was awesome in that movie.
He's
what's
great.
he-
And
And
he-
do you want to
the
know
way
something
he
about
talks is
Terminator
great.
films? Every time I watch each of them, I only mostly stay like when they're in the past, like the most of the films, because the Future War gives me the creeps sometimes.
Mm.
yeah, the real Future War, not that
It-
crappy Part 4 one. But
Yeah, the real
I
future.
about
that's why I
Terminator
only
3,
stay
I
like with
mean-
most of the first two films when they're in the past. I only stay watching those scenes.
Yeah,
But if
yeah.
I
you
mean,
guys remember-
Terminator 3 is better than Dark, whatever that called movie.
course.
Dark Knight.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
You have
Yeah.
well, here's the thing about Terminator 3. You have Arnold fighting a lady Terminator and him
Oh,
saying,
my
"Talk to the hands."
Yeah. Now, do you guys remember the TV spots for Terminator 2? I think it was like now there's 2 of them. I think that was what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
Like,
time
yeah,
there's
because
two.
they think like both of them are the bad
Terminator
guys.
Yeah. That's
I
why I
wasn't
thought.
sure what was going on.
What about
Yeah.
the Sarah Connor series? That was a good series.
Oh,
okay.
I never watched that series.
It didn't end properly. That's
Yeah,
my
pull
only
it, Jay,
problem.
man. I know you have it. Pull it.
Yeah, they were
Okay,
like,
should we
who's
go-
John
go
Connor?
take it? Where
That
are my
series was
Terminator
so good,
movies?
man.
I have to find my
Like
Terminator
Fox love
movies.
canceling stuff for no reason. I fucking hate Fox.
Oh,
Yeah, I
mean,
hate
like,
You
when it
guys
comes to,
talk.
like,
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I mean, other than Edward Furlong, who succeeded in playing John Connor?
Ooh.
Edward Furlong is the one problem I have with T2 because
You're
he's
kidding.
annoying.
You're kidding.
Yeah, he's annoying in it. Like in the
No,
beginning,
I
he's
prefer
really
Glenn.
annoying.
But Sean, I meant Steven. Who'd you prefer as John Connor then?
Who do I prefer as John Connor?
Yeah.
I mean, Nick Stahl was fine as John Connor. Christian
Christian
Bale.
Bale.
Oh, I
He
What,
was
really
from
like.
Terminator 3?
I really liked Christian Bale as
Yeah.
No,
he was
Christian
very
Bale
good.
sucks.
Well, it sounded like he came off the Batman set after
Yeah,
filming that film.
You know, Dark
Yo,
Knight
he
Rises.
jumped out that water.
Yeah, man.
Well, when it comes to Christian Bale as John Connor, it looked like right when he came on the set, he came off the Batman set after filming.
Right.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
hold on a second.
Yeah,
I
you
brought,
knew it was
I brought the
Bruce Wayne.
Terminators, but also I brought something else that we can talk about, and you guys are all going to want to talk about this. Hold on.
Are you going to
Oh,
put the
that's-
together? Oh, okay.
We got. Well, unfortunately, we do have this movie.
Dark
Yes.
Fate. Oh,
Trash.
There's
4K.
Sarah Connor.
yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Sarah Connor.
Okay,
I love
there's
that
the TV
series,
series.
bro. They canceled that shit.
I know.
Crap, trash film.
Trash.
And this is the other proper Terminator movie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ocean
nice.
2.
But I brought something else that I'm surprised we haven't mentioned yet,
What's
which
that?
is
Highlander
Oh.
2?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
They're remaking that with
Henry
Henry
Cavill.
Cavill. Yeah.
Oh
Andrew
yeah.
There's
Cavill
the
making a
Highlander.
remake.
There's the Highlander movies. I don't have the 2 TV series, but there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on. It's cheap online.
You don't have the cartoon
No.
movie? There's
No,
a
I
whole
know I don't.
franchise of stuff, man.
I
Yeah.
don't have the cartoon movie, Sean. It's like that anime style.
You know who's
right?
gonna make
Yeah.
who's gonna direct Highlander? It's gonna be directed by the John Wick director.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
We'll see how it is.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
that
glad
first movie is
Henry
still
Cavill's
cool,
doing new
man.
things.
Yeah.
I love the original Highlander, and I really like Highlander 2, the proper version Highlander 2, Renegade edition.
Right.
What
is
about
it's called.
Excalibur?
Oh, dude, Excalibur's over there. I know the whole movie. Oh, check this
He
out.
quotes it all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Army of yeah. It is the doom of men that they forget. But they played the same music from Excalibur and Army of the Dead.
Yes,
Did you
at the end.
notice?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah, you noticed that.
Because
yeah.
that's Zack
Da-na-na-na.
favorite film of all time.
Oh, is that his favorite movie,
Yes.
Excalibur?
Yes, he liked the film.
Oh,
He loved
it's
it.
one of my favorites. I know the whole damn movie. I've
I
broken.
agree.
No, you have broken what could not be broken. Hope was broken. But the best scene is where Furians is there fighting, and then he's fighting with her. He's like, "Me, a noble knight, bow to a squire." He's like, "You're right." He goes, "You must knight me." And then King Arthur bows to him, and then Merlin's like, "What's this? I never saw this." And then he's like, "In the name of Sir David and Sir George, I crown you king." He goes, and you are Arthur, son of Uther. It's like the blood of Uther is in your veins. It's like so powerful your courage is that it must be from Uther Pendragon or something. I was like, this is the freaking best part. I was like,
You guys got
Oh,
going, man.
man.
It's like this
yeah,
man
that's your
could do
fault.
the whole
Don't start
movie.
me on. Yeah, don't start me on Excalibur, man. Like I love that movie. And like Liam Neeson's in that movie. Patrick Stewart. Liam
There's
Neeson.
Stewart.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys see this trailer for Green Knight?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
saw,
yeah.
I saw a teaser a
Yeah.
year ago, and I forgot about it. And then I saw this, and like I know all about the story. You've
Me
read
too. I know the whole story. Yeah.
Yeah. This looks awesome.
This looks
Dude,
awesome.
man. Just make Arthurian legends. Just,
I know.
No, Zack Snyder said he wanted to do a King Arthur movie, which will be
That would be
That'd be
sick.
awesome, man.
yeah.
If he
Yeah,
That would
he,
be
he said
sick.
that he wanted to be during the gold mine rush era.
Really?
That's what I've heard. Hold on, let me see if let me pick.
Yeah, I think
it up.
like, what do you think of guy buying up? And there's no fuss. Well, Apple tried Apple tried to buy Disney and stock. I think like the company, but
Oh, right here. I
What
found
I
it.
see
It says
all
Zack
over the
Snyder
I'm listening. I'm
is
just going to
writing
the
his King
site.
Arthur movie set during the gold rush.
What?
What? That doesn't make any
right,
sense.
share the
man.
screen. Share the screen.
I shall take a look.
I need data.
He's going to share his
Share the
screen. He's going to share his screen.
I need to. All right, look at it.
Let me see.
I'll read the whole thing once he sets up.
I don't see nothing.
Oh, and man's gotta share the screen.
Like, bro, I don't see nothing. Andrew, share it. Come on, man.
I
What
did
is
it.
going on?
I got away from
Andrew,
him.
what's going on over there?
You didn't
All right.
share it.
Thing.
I've never
You
seen
guys-
Sean excited about stuff.
Why am I excited about it?
Sean, yeah, you guys got to be around when we do, like, because like Steve hosts like a lot of events at his place. He does
Oh,
like
really?
games days, and he'll do movie events, and I only do about one a year. When I do it, it's absolutely insane. And oh, by the way, just as a random thing, have you guys seen Night of the Comet? Because
No.
what's the girl's name? Catherine Stewart. Sean, what's her name?
Oh, I don't know what the
girl.
actress's name is. Yeah.
Yeah.
For all my phone blew up the other day. Oh, who can't? Oh, Andrew.
Okay.
Okay, so literally, my
Right
phone
here,
blew up the other
it
day.
says,
Hold on a second. I'm
Director's
gonna,
Act-
hold on.
That's during like what the hell?
Hold on. My phone, my Facebook went crazy because
Oh my god.
they're talking about Night of the Comet, and I posted. Remember when I did Night of the Comet? I hosted that big movie day.
Yeah.
That was at the theater, and
Yeah.
so I hosted that big movie day, and we played Night at the Comet, and I made a board game for
Yes.
Night of the Comet. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the actress, I said I made a board game, and the actress Facebooked me and copied my thing saying, "Hey, I'd love to see what you did." So I sent her what I had done,
Oh, awesome.
and literally everyone was responding. There was like, I'm like, why is my phone going crazy?
When was this?
Just recently.
Oh,
on
just
Facebook.
recently?
Yeah. Anyways, okay, let's take a look at what Andrew's
So
got.
director Zack Snyder provides an update on the King Arthur movie he's in the process of writing, saying it's set during the Gold Rush era.
Oh, that's cool in the Gold Rush.
He's got to be trolling everyone.
That's
I
weird.
It
don't-
says here, in
Was this on
February, the
April the
director
1st?
confirmed he was developing a King Arthur movie, calling it a faithful retelling of the Arthurian mythological concept. He didn't reveal information beyond that, as it
I
seems
remember
the
they have
film
like
is
a
set
Kim
in
Arthur
early
show, but
stages.
that was terrible.
However, he offers a new detail on the story. He says, right now, I'm in the process of writing a kind of, basically, it's like a retelling of Excalibur, like the Arthurian legend, that sort of set,
There ain't like so many movies.
Like, it's kind of like it's sort of the Gold Rush era of America. Kind of weird Arthurian, but anyway, it's cool. And I'm really kind of into it. And it's fun, and it's kind of crazy.
I mean, he's writing it, but he might change some stuff, like he always
Yeah.
does sometimes.
That's
Well, I
weird.
don't. But I mean, this might
Well,
be
it's
like
still a long
Netflix
way away.
So it's an Arthurian type tale set in the gold.
And
Yeah,
so
that's
he
probably
took a
what-
moment to reveal it's set in the Gold
Right.
Rush period of American history.
I remember. I forgot what is the Gold Era shit. Shit.
So it's not Arthurian, but it's the story of it's all those stories, but set in that era.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
'Cause I
God,
was like, what? Why is King Arthur in
Yo,
the gold rush?
Charlie
some
Henry-
reporters don't know what to do about that. They don't know how to convey things. It's like
But I remember Charlie Hunnam. That was a god awful. Oh, Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
Oh, that seemed really poor. I
Well,
did
which
not-
one?
That
you
was
mean-
poor.
the guy.
There's
Rich-
Night of the Comet.
What in the hell?
What the fuck?
Oh
is
yeah,
it?
here's another zombie movie I forgot to add.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I remember this.
What the hell?
Yeah, Night of the Comet.
That looks
This
like
is the
Kendra
best.
right there.
She's got not this actress but the other act. This is the girl who shared my
J-Man did a post-apocalyptic day.
yeah
Oh yeah,
This-
definitely.
this girl Catherine Mary
Catherine Mary
Stewart
She looked
Stewart.
like Sarah Connor.
A little
a
bit.
little bit but
You're
like yeah
back
this
to
is
Hamilton.
the whole world is ended here or whatever. Oh my god, is this legit? I have to buy this. That's awesome.
I know it's not legit, man. It's people do this all the time.
That's legit. Look at
Did you
it.
see the prisoner figures, Sean?
No, I didn't. No,
Oh my god, they've done the prisoner figures.
like the '60s prisoner. Wow.
Yeah. And you get the rover.
Oh shit! You get the
Oh,
bubble.
that is
And you can put
terrible.
him in
What
it.
the-
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
You guys ever seen the prisoner?
Oh my gosh.
Well, Jim Caviezel and
The Fortnite
Thingy
skin?
did-
What the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Jim Caviezel did the prisoner.
Oh,
and-
I know. Yeah, I know the prisoner. Yeah.
yeah. And Ian McKellen was the
I
other
got the
one.
Ian
movie. I
McKellen,
got
yeah.
the movie. You got the movie?
I've got this one, but this is the British one is much better. It
Yeah,
was
of
it was
course it is.
Well,
longer
it's the
too.
original one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's more colorful and awesome.
But yeah, Excalibur. John, oops, I can't spell.
Excalibur.
Excalibur. John Borman. Yeah, here you go. And you get there's Nicole. His name's Nicole Williamson or whatever.
Yeah, Nicole Williamson.
Nicole Williams. He was Spawn's trainer
Yeah,
in the Spawn
yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Helen Mirren is in it.
yeah.
Of course.
Nice.
Is how you spell her name? Helen Mirren.
Now she's
Two
Yeah,
gorgeous.
there-
But
there she
anyhow,
Oh, look
is.
how young he is to she looks to him.
very young Helen Mirren, man.
Yeah.
I know,
Damn.
isn't she playing like a American designer?
Okay. Who knows the chant of making? Sean, do you know the chant of making?
No, I don't.
Oh, Anal Nathrak Uthfas Bethud Dothiel Diemgo.
Oh,
I was gonna say, no, I don't. Why don't you tell us?
Yeah, but look.
Yeah,
Helen Mirren
it's an
was
awesome
pretty good.
movie. Every time they try to do these movies, they put too much stylistic bullshit in it. Just tell the freaking story.
Yeah, like
Sean is mad at his memory of it.
No, like there's not. Was it last year, or the year before? Year before that, perhaps. Was it Guy Ritchie
I
that did
don't.
that Arthurian movie?
I do not have a channel.
It was super. Oh yeah, Steve. Yeah, it was super nonsensical. So.
which one are you talking about?
The guy was it a Guy Ritchie movie? An Arthur movie?
Oh,
Guy
maybe.
Ritchie not make an Arthur movie?
yeah.
Just before like
Yeah,
Aladdin
yeah,
or whatever
yeah,
it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it
I'm a-
like what? Didn't he? Wasn't it like Jamie Foxx or someone was in it?
No, I don't
No,
remember
I
that.
don't remember
But it
that.
was-
Hold on.
But it's so nonsensical, and now it's only been 2 years or so, and we don't remember it.
Wait, hold on.
So
What-
Wait.
What's it? Guy Ritchie?
Just 1 second. I'm looking it up.
Oh yeah, that's the one. No. Anthony mentioned that one. That's one that Anthony mentioned.
yeah, and he said it was crap.
Yeah, it's with Charlie Hunnam or whatever.
Legend of the Sword.
oh man, Charlie.
Oh, wow.
This was
Why?
terrible.
Why would they even? Why?
Is
Yeah,
this,
this is
King Arthur?
Jiman-
Arthur.
Jiman Honsu.
Like
Yeah,
Guy
that's
Ritchie
terrible.
is a great director, but why he makes this? Like,
Guy Ritchie made Fletch, right?
yep.
What?
No.
Who made Fletch?
Also, Guy Ritchie did the Aladdin remake.
Yeah, he did
Yes.
the Aladdin remake. Yeah.
He
That was
did.
great.
Yes. Who made
That
Fletch?
was a weird move. That was weird. By him.
It was directed by
Michael
Rich.
Oh, Mike.
Michael.
Oh,
Ritchie.
Michael Ritchie. Well, sorry.
Guy Ritchie was like 10 when this movie came out. So I don't know what.
He was a boy.
I was
genius.
confused when you. Is like, was there a remake? What are you talking about?
Everything about
God damn! The Guy Ritchie's like probably our age. Like,
Guy Ritchie's
Oh,
like 40
God,
something.
yeah, well,
That's
yeah,
great.
well, he's our age.
Michael Ritchie made the Survivors, man.
That is
Wait,
a
this came out in
terrible movie.
85. Yeah, Back to the Future came out. Wow.
You're right, that's
Charlie
right.
Hunnam can't act.
Yeah,
No.
but Caleb, you want him as Green Arrow, so you know.
Who wants this?
Caleb, I disagree. I
I
cannot.
never
say that.
watch anything he's saying, so I have to watch.
Not this. The next thing.
Should have played Spider.
Michael Jackson still plays Spider-Man instead of Toby. I disagree.
But he almost played Spider-Man, so you know.
All right, dude.
Could you
Give
imagine?
it to him. I'm looking up the
Michael Jackson
facts.
as Spider-Man?
Was he not dead when that movie came out? I don't know.
No,
Oh, okay.
no. Spider-Man was 2002.
No, he died in 2011, I believe.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, they made that. This is
Actually, here are the people who were considered Spider-Man before Toby. I have it right here.
Got it? Hold on. Let me
I
get
rem-
mine out of here.
Jake Hello, whatever his name is. He was
Hunman?
gonna-
Hunman?
Ryan Rossman played Ant-Man.
I
This is-
remember when
sorry, I'm on
Blonsky was going
IMDb.
to play Lois Lane.
Oh, here we go.
in the
He
new
expressed
Superman.
interest in Leonardo DiCaprio and Freddie Prinze Jr.
I heard of that.
I remember
Fred and
that.
Prince Jr. Oh, that is terrible.
Scott Speedman, Jay Rod, and James Franco all actually
That is
tested for the part.
garbage. What kind of garbage cast is that?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, man.
Bro,
See what-
really? You want
Yeah.
Freddie
Oh,
Prinze
look, right
Jr.?
here. Stanley revealed that Michael Jackson wanted to play Spider-Man in the 90s.
Oh, Michael.
I
You
know.
actually, well, to be honest, Freddie Prinze Jr.
All
almost
right,
became
but listen to
Batman.
this. Before Willem Dafoe became the
Yes.
Green Goblin, it was going to be Nicolas Cage, John Malkovich,
Oh, no.
Paxton, Mel Gibson, John Travolta, Brad
Well,
Pitt,
Mount
Robert De Niro.
Wow.
I gotta be honest with you. Nicolas Cage as the Green Goblin would have just been like a
It
psychic.
will flop, and they
That
will
would've
blame
been too weird.
it on Sam Raimi.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been like insane.
And
I know
Okay,
Kevin
apparently-
Feige was
apparently,
a producer on
Tobey
the
Maguire was approached
Yes.
for the film because of his performance in the Cider House Rules. Because Sam Raimi felt Maguire's performance in that film embodied much of the
No,
character and
Maguire
personal
was
trait he
terrible
was
in that
looking
movie.
for.
I can't believe there's a movie called The Cider House Rules. Who the hell
mean,
thought that would
hey.
be enticing?
I mean, hey, it's a weird movie name.
Oh, here we go. It has Charlize Theron, Michael Caine,
But could
Paul
you
Rudd.
imagine, like, going to pay for that movie and you're like, yeah, one for the Cider House Rules, and they're like, really?
No, people went for it because of Michael Caine. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, because
I
Michael.
don't know,
We were
man.
talking
I
about this
don't
earlier.
think the name is very good. Yeah.
Movies with the title with the name with the word cider in it are never good, man.
Caleb, I am reading all X-Men comics for Marvel. That's
Yeah,
it.
they're all
Nothing
trash.
Else. Nothing else.
Yeah. Originally in
Wow.
the Terminator, the studio originally wanted O.J. Simpson.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
the X-Men.
oh,
Just
Let me read this
X-Men.
whole thing to you.
Oh.
Arnold Schwarzenegger first came to the attention of Cameron after the head of Orion Pictures had met former Mr.
Yeah.
Universe at a party.
wasn't
that
he with
point,
Conan?
The only acting experience had been in the Conan, and he was eager to break into different roles. Orion Pictures really wanted Arnold to play Kyle Reese,
Oh, my
and
name
wanted
is
former
Arnold.
NFL star O.J. Simpson to play the Terminator.
Yeah,
Cameron
I
initially
remember, I
didn't like
remember all this.
Isn't that
either
before he
choice
got?
and took a meeting with
Yeah, no, I
Isn't that
remember
before he
that.
went in jail?
That
Yes.
movie would have sucked. Like I've read
Yeah.
the thing, I've read the script,
I've
and
read-
it
I
wasn't. It
know.
wasn't great. We would have accepted it as Spider-Man, but it wasn't. It wasn't good. The only thing that came out of that was the organic web shooter.
Webster's, yeah.
That
What?
carried over to the
Hold
Sam
on.
Raimi movie for some
Yeah.
reason.
You know, Sam Raimi was stupid for that. Oh, the really? No. Oh,
Your word.
yeah. Can we read this shit?
I'm
Look,
pretty
look at
sure
this
these
shit, man.
comments were used in another stream, Caleb. I remember both of these things.
What,
Bro, I mean, I
what?
would have been, fine with
Was it good?
Leonardo, whatever fuck his name is.
Leonardo DiCaprio. Look at this cast list for James Cameron Spider-Man. Leo as
I would have been fine
Spider-Man.
with that. I would have been fine with that.
Michael Caine as Boyd Sandman.
Trash.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Doc Ock.
I would have been fine with that.
Who the hell is Robin
Ed
Lively?
Hutchinson as Electro.
Are we Ermy as J. Jonah Jameson?
He's not even
Oh,
called.
that would have been all right. That would have
the
been
guy
interesting.
from like freaking
Full Metal.
Full Metal Jacket. That was
That's J.
awesome.
Jonah Jameson. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
That would have been great casting.
with a
Oh,
little
good
Hitler
idea.
mustache and
Yeah.
You can see it.
Did you see him just yelling at Peter Parker for like?
That would be great, man.
Let's see, number 10, the Batman starring Ben Affleck.
Oh, fuck Warner Brothers for that one.
Oh my
Number
God.
9, you're right, Ant-Man.
Well, to be honest, Ant-Man. Okay, so Edgar Wright is still well, to be honest, okay, so Edgar Wright is executive producer in the first Ant-Man movie. So because he wrote the script for that. So that's the script that they used to make Ant-Man. So technically he did in the Ant-Man movie. And
Well, it
that's
looks like here, Guillermo del Toro was going to do Doctor Strange.
Yep, I remember that. I remember that.
Okay,
And then also you got Hellboy 3.
Man,
Yeah.
fuck
X-Men.
no. Okay, wait, but keep it. Okay.
That triggered
Bro,
him,
the
man.
first two Hellboy movies was fucking good, and you telling me, we couldn't. The new one that came out in 2019 or 2018 was trash, was dog shit, and you telling me you could not make a Hellboy 3? Even the actors say that he wanted to make. No. Even the Torio say he got the script for Hellboy 3 ready. He even told the actor that played Hellboy, "Oh, we're gonna make Hellboy 3," and the studio say no to it. You retarded ass studio.
No.
I want to see what other images are gonna trigger Anthony here, man.
Scroll
I
down.
can't wait.
We would have gotten
Oh,
it. It's been
Magneto!
orgies,
about
Hell
Magneto.
no, I would not want to see a Magneto movie.
Okay, that's good. Scroll down.
Oh God.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah,
Okay, the
Super
Green
Max.
Arrow script was
Yeah.
good. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind. That would have been a perfect movie.
I'm not sure. What
Justice
was
League
it
and
going to have
Moto,
the Joker?
definitely. That
Yeah.
would have been a good movie.
Written by George Miller.
Supermax was a
Armie Hammer was gonna be Batman.
Yep.
Well, he almost became Batman before Robert Pattinson. No, actually, because Bat Reeves was considered to be Batman again.
And DJ
yeah?
Cortona was gonna be Superman.
That would have been great. I wouldn't mind that cast.
He can't be Superman, Batman anymore.
Bro, why did they always show that terrible picture of
I told Steve
Because they're all terrible,
before, there's a
Yeah.
project before
they
Superman.
got
Lane
better
called,
pictures than that.
There's something called Superman Reborn, where Lois Lane gives birth to a baby Superman that grows up in 2 weeks to become Superman. That was the movie before Superman Lives. Warner Brothers has never understood what to do with Superman. It makes no sense.
Batman continue. That would have been
This
Tim
would have been the
Burton's
Michael
third
Keaton
movie.
sequel, the
Right.
third Batman movie.
Continues, yeah.
Yeah, and then finally,
Spider-Man 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. It got canceled. Good for him.
I'm not seeing this anymore. Like, sorry.
Good. You know, good.
Oh, James Gunn was Spider-Man.
Why are we looking at? Gotcha.
Good.
Isn't this the same
Where
thing?
Superman lives. Oh, look at this. Darren Aronofsky's
Oh,
Batman Year
that
One.
script was trash.
Fuck
I'm gonna tell you
no.
about the script. The script was gonna have Batman become. Yeah, that was from RoboCop. Yo, so the script
was
was
this
gonna have
on-
Batman
is this-
become homeless.
Oh,
What is that?
okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving.
Become homeless? Get the fuck out of here with that.
Anthony,
Oh hell no.
wonder who would play Batman?
That would have
Joaquin
been
Phoenix.
so trash.
Joaquin
Yo,
Phoenix
you
would have been Batman.
yo, J-Man, you know who's Dennis, right? Dennis Medina?
Yeah, I know Dennis.
Yeah,
I know Dennis.
he liked this. He liked the script. I was like, bro,
He's
what?
a jackass.
You want to have Batman become
Hey,
homeless?
guys. Who would have played Batman? Joaquin Phoenix.
Terrible.
Oh.
Terrible.
Please,
All right,
no.
next is Wolfgang Petersen's Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yeah.
Hell no. Hell no.
Nope.
I remember
Scroll
that
down.
one,
I don't want you read it.
Superman Flyby.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, JJ
Down,
Abrams.
down,
Let me
down.
hear about
Krypton
JJ
never
Abrams.
blows up. Lex Luthor is a Kryptonian.
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you about JJ Abrams. He wrote one of the worst scripts in history. Was Flyby. Lex was gonna be a Kryptonian, and then Superman cousin tell, no, get out of here with that nonsense. and last week he said, and last week JJ said, oh, he's not gonna direct. Oh, he's not gonna be involved with other DC projects. Stop lying.
Oh, shut up, Kayla.
Yeah, stop it. You're gonna direct on another DC project. You're lying now.
What was the script anyway? I never read it.
Oh, it's horrible.
Well,
It's
bad.
horrible.
Yeah,
It's all
Andrew,
over the
can you
internet now.
Andrew, can you
Horrible.
pull up? Andrew, can you pull up the Superman Flyby thing?
Oh,
Sure thing.
God.
There needs to be like a hardcover book of all the failed Superman scripts.
yeah.
No, read it. Okay,
Too many of them, man. But
Can
they're,
you make it
when you
bigger?
read them, you're baffled.
Oh yeah, I can make it bigger. Hold on.
Yeah, make it bigger. Look at this, bro. Okay, so
See, it would have been about
Take us
adopted by one of the origin story that included Krypton besieged by a civil war between Jor-El and his corrupt brother Karazor. Before Karazor sends Jor-El to prison, Kal-El is lost to
Andrew, read
Earth.
it.
Gets adopted by the Kens, forms a romance with Lois, all that. Lois is more concerned with exposing Lex Luthor, written as a government agent obsessed with UFO phenomena. Clark reveals himself to the world as Superman, bringing Karazor's son Kazor and 3 Kryptonians to Earth. Superman is defeated and killed and visited by Jor-El, who committed suicide on Krypton while in prison.
Bro, what kind of script
Kryptonian
is
heaven.
I'm
Resurrected, he
what?
returns to Earth and defeats the 4 Kryptonians.
this? What?
And,
Yo,
Was he
JJ.
on crack? when he
Jor-El
was
commits
writing
suicide
this?
while in prison.
let's see.
This is my vision of Superman.
The fuck is this?
And
for?
look, we're originally gonna have Cavill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Man,
And this
that
would have been the
That movie
costume.
happened.
was
Oh
gonna
my
be
God,
that
that
costume
would've been
looked terrible.
Yeah, it would have been a trap. It would have been
And-
horrible.
Oh my
And he's
God,
in charge
bro.
right now of
This
all of
nigga's
your
script is
DC
trash.
properties.
Yeah.
All of them. Every single
What
one.
was this,
The question,
Hawkins,
everybody.
Anthony Hopkins as Jor-El.
Anthony
and Ralph Fiennes-
Hawkins as Jor-El? Oh, hell no.
And Ralph Fiennes as Lex Luthor.
That's not so bad.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
Oh, I mean,
Ray Fiennes is interesting, I suppose.
Oh,
Let's look at
God.
other canceled DC films like let's see, let's look at Justice League Mortal.
It was one of the
would've
best
had
scripts
the,
out there. I'll tell you that.
It would have been based
Look
off
at
the
the other side.
JLA Tower of Babel storyline and Superman
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
That's great.
Let's see. Okay, Adam Brody has been cast as the Flash. Okay, very own.
He's a good
Yeah.
actor.
Let's see. Okay. Announced that the film is on different hold. And here's the picture of the lead together.
That's not bad.
Justice League
Yeah.
Morgan? Yeah.
That is not bad. I mean, the Aquaman look.
And this is what the Batman cowboy looked like.
That's good. It's not bad. I look like Michael Keaton cowboy.
Here's some like storyboard showing Superman.
Oh yeah,
being
with
controlled by Maxwell Lord.
Wonder Woman fighting Superman. That
He would have been controlled by Maxwell Lord. And
Yeah.
look, he's got the Kingdom Come logo.
Yeah.
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 And this film would have made $1 billion back then. Just Warner Brothers.
And when was it supposed to come out? Let me see. It was supposed to come out
2011.
in it was supposed to come out in like 2004 or something.
No, 2007, 2008.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
the first
Superman
quarter, right? Yeah, it's
It was in
2008.
2008.
They canceled it at last minute.
This is what Superman was going to look like.
But the
I
thing
don't
is
like
that Warner
No.
Brothers have
No,
footage.
I don't like that.
With the
You know, the
S
crazy thing
connected
is-
to the cape, yeah.
You know,
I
the
never
crazy thing
liked
is that
that.
Warner Brothers have footage of this in the vault. So they got
Yeah.
footage.
They have screen tests of all the
Yeah.
characters
Batman
in the
Unchained.
costumes. Yeah.
Batman Unchained was going to be the planned sequel to Batman and Robin.
Yeah. Joe Schumacher was going to direct it.
Yeah, this
Man,
was going
those
to be the
gonna
most
have,
expensive movie of all time. Look at this
If
cast.
would have had the Scarecrow, the Scarecrow would have been played by Chuck Goldblum or Nicolas Cage.
Was it Batman Triumphant? Is it? is that-
Yes.
Yes.
They're gonna bring back all the previous Batman villains, starting
Yeah,
with
Joker's
Nicholson's
gonna
How you
Joker.
going to bring back Jack Nicholson? He's dead. What?
Yeah.
No, Anthony, he will return in Batman's mind as a result of the fear toxin.
I mean, yeah, but that would be stupid.
like a hallucination. Like he sees wherever Batman goes, he sees Joker.
But you know,
Like we did in Arkham Knight.
But Warner Brothers.
Like,
Yeah.
like in Arkham Knight, if you play
Yeah.
that game,
Oh yeah, it would have had Harley Quinn in it too as the Joker's daughter.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's
what
weird.
the fuck? That is weird.
Why did
Yeah.
Joker have a
There was a
daughter?
return of the Joker script as well, which is based on Laughing. Laughing.
Look it up.
As Joker's daughter? No. No. I know about Batman, but I know something that's gonna be trash.
The Batman and Superman script.
Oh, that was
Let's see.
ugly.
Wolfgang
That's
Pierce.
what Batman attempting to shake all the demons is like after 5 years for time with Dick dead, Alfred dead, Commissioner Gordon dead.
Okay, nope.
Clark Kent.
You will see Batman slap Dick Grayson. Yes.
Let's see.
What was that, like Super Dickory?
First this was Superman Reborn.
Superman Reborn is my
Red
favorite
features
terrible
in-
iteration.
An insecure Clark Kent, unable to admit his feelings for Lois before he was to resolve those feelings
Bruh.
for Doomsday appears to challenge him. Just like the comics, they fight to the death. As Superman dies in Lois' arms, he fight against the feeling. Unbeknownst to either of them, this fire confession not only releases his soul from his body, but so enters the body of Lois.
Lois. And is reborn like she gives birth to Superman.
That is
Oh,
stupid.
that's
She gives
weird.
birth to him as a baby, and he grows up
That
in
is
a
Oh.
weird, man.
and then he defeats
but look at
Brainiac.
this one. It would have been involved Brainiac, responsible for the destruction of Krypton, and he finds his way to Earth to destroy the last Kryptonian. Clark is on the verge of a nervous breakdown. He's able to cope with his dual identity.
Kevin
This is
Smith
a
did this.
psychologist to discuss these feelings. As for Lois Lane, Brainiac makes his way to Metropolis, unleashes Doomsday,
Oh,
who this
no,
draft
no.
tonight lays blood upon the public. It draws out Superman and
So Lois Lane is a
Brainiac
Kryptonian.
wins and Last Kryptonian's dead. After the Superman funeral, Brainiac attempts to steal his body, recognizing it as a valuable genetic material. However, his plan is
So
thwarted by
Lois-
the world
so Lois
government
Lane
agency
is a
Project
Kryptonian.
Cadmus, who takes the body first, hopes of reviving it or cloning it. During this time, Superman's spirit is shown to taking a spiritual journey through the afterlife. At the end of his journey, he concludes that his work on Earth is not yet done, and his spirit returns to his body. He comes back to life, but powerless. And the Man of Steel travels to Metropolis to fight Brainiac with the aid of Cadmus. Through the sheer force of his own will, he regains his powers and defeats Brainiac. Wow.
Yeah,
What
you
about
don't have to go through
the
Kevin
Green
Smith
Lantern movie? There's another
Lantern movie?
Yeah, there's a
Where?
Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
which one? The
Green Lantern
Jack Black
2?
one?
You mean this?
Yeah.
It was the planned sequel to the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern. That doesn't say anything about it.
No.
Oh, no, there was a Green Lantern script
It
written
was,
by
it was gonna be a Green Lantern with Jack Black.
No, that
Yeah.
was good. Yeah, well,
Oh God, yeah.
yeah.
Let's see. What's guy? This one.
Batman Dark. What?
Knight. It's about Bruce Wayne in self-imposed seclusion from life because he felt he lost his greatest weapon in the fight against crime. His mystique, his enemy's fear. Grayson attends Gotham University trying to discover who he is apart from his guardian and to return as Robin. Meanwhile, Dr. Jonathan Crane uses his position as professor of psychology at Gotham University and a resident psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum to conduct his experiments in fear. During an eventual conversation with his colleague, Dr. Kirk Langstrom, also with a man bat.
There's just too much going on in these, and they've got all these like scripts, and it's just people just throwing anything out there. Like
There was a Green.
Yeah.
There was a
They don't
Green
understand
Lantern.
the stories.
like they don't understand, right? Like, what story are you trying to
There
tell
was
me?
a
Like,
there was a
Yeah.
Flash movie.
Go to the Batman Beyond thing.
Yeah, there was
Batman
a,
Beyond?
yeah,
Yeah,
there
Well,
was a.
even like that Green Lantern movie, it's like they didn't understand what the story they were basing that on was.
You know,
Really
the crazy
about.
thing is they have 3 scripts, right? And Warner
Here we
Bros.
go.
with the first script, which was stupid.
Oh yeah, there
who,
was.
who do you think we should be like an older version of Hal Jordan? Like, trying to think, like who would
Ryan
be?
Reynolds.
Really?
They could bring him back right now.
Like
Maybe
I don't
like who's
mean
like
there's
a
an older version of Green
maybe
Lantern.
like Guy Pearce or something. I don't know. Like who's like a
Guy
cool.
Pearce would be a bad
John,
idea.
Tom Cruise.
I'm gonna
Costume.
say no. to that.
Oh, look at this. It's the Superman Red
Van
Sunlight action
Damme.
film.
Sean, you want Van Damme as Hal
That's an
Jordan?
older. No, man.
Don't say the VD word.
Hey,
There we go. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking through all these other stuff and tried to do. It was reported that WB was playing a Flash TV series in 2003. Wow. Let's see. The series would have been a loose adaptation of the Flash, him as a fresh out of college Gotham City resident. He uses powers to travel back
that is
and
stupid.
forth
The
going on
Flash
a mission.
never went to college. No.
As with Smallville, the series would have ensued superhero costumes altogether.
Well, I mean, the Plastic
I mean-
Man movie. Let me see the Plastic Man movie real quick.
Yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
Jim Carrey
Plastic
thing.
Like, what would they? Yeah, I remember Jim Carrey as well because of
I would have had, I can see Jim Carrey as Plastic
Yeah,
Man.
because the
Yeah.
Plastic Man would have been the Mask 2.0.
It would have been
Yeah.
the Mask,
Yeah.
Plastic Man.
I would have
Was
minded
that an
Jim
accurate-
Carrey.
Sean, did you read the Mask actual comics?
All
Because
the
I
Yeah,
never.
it's not like the movie at all. It's
Yeah, they're
like,
super violent, right?
It's mega violent. That's the whole
Here they are right
point.
here.
You bring the cartoon violence into the real world, and it's mega insane and gory and bloody.
Look at this.
Yeah,
God
what about
damn.
Mask 2 with the movie? That shit was terrible.
Like Son of Mask.
Yeah, that was terrible.
That was
Oh
terrible.
yeah, that
yeah.
looks terrible. Yeah, yeah, they're just writing anything. I agree. Double C. It's like just let's just do anything.
J-Man, do you have the
Andrew,
Mask?
hey Andrew, they want you as Plastic Man.
Wait, what?
Yeah, show us
want
the
you as
Plastic
Plastic
Man
Me
movie.
as Plastic Man? Nah.
Yeah, you'll be good, Plastic Man.
I'd rather do a superhero that I'd rather be Peter Parker.
No, Andrew,
No.
no.
Make quips. I'm like, hey,
No,
guys,
Andrew, you cannot play Peter
is it
Parker.
Sure,
Halloween?
rebuke.
You'll be terrible as Peter Parker, Andrew.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, no way.
You'll be canceled as Peter Parker the first day.
Damn.
I doubt I would. Here we go. So let's see. Apparently, before Sam Raimi Spider-Man, we had this in the 70s.
Yeah, I have all those.
No, Nicholas Hammond. Yeah.
Yeah, I have all those.
The dude right here.
Oh, the first, the Mask movie's pretty good, Caleb.
Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah, I
Jim Carrey
love
one,
the
that's
Mask
one of the
movie.
better-
Something about
Yeah,
this.
that's one of the better
It's a fun, entertaining movie.
Yeah. Yep, it's a lot of fun.
So look like right here for Spider-Man, it was originally going to be under Canon Films,
Yeah.
And where it looks like
Isn't
on the
Kenan
origin story
film
had Otto
canceled?
Octavius, a
Kenan's
mentor
done now.
of college age Peter Parker.
The screenplay is all over the
Jackson,
internet. You just
created
read it.
Spider-Man,
Didn't Disney
formed
bought them?
science-
For who?
No, I don't know who. No, Canon
Kenan died.
died. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did
Yeah.
Superman 4, and then He-Man, and then those were like
They ran out
breaking
of
the
money.
bank. They ran out of
Yeah.
money. Yeah,
Oh,
those
just like
movies like
Marvel,
killed them.
they pretty much went bankrupt.
They actually did go bankrupt.
Oh,
They
here,
just-
here's
Golan-
more James
Golan
Cameron
and-
script. The script
It's Golan
James
and
Cameron
Columbus,
told the
right?
Spider-Man origin to use variations on Electro and Sandman. Electro
I
named
would have
Carlton
seen
Strand
like
as a mathematical parody of corrupt capitalist. Instead of Flip Markham, Sandman was named Boy, who was mutated by an accident involving a Philadelphia-style explosion. And the story climaxes on the battle on top of the World Trade Center and have Peter Parker revealing his identity to Mary Jane.
They
And
pretty much
apparently
Mary Jane will have
and
sex with
Peter
Spider-Man.
who has sex scene
Yeah,
on
they
the
have sex on a big web or
Like,
whatever.
what the
The other thing
fuck?
too is that I didn't like that Electro wasn't really Electro. It was just like a guy
his
that
name is,
has
he's not
electric
Max
powers
Dillon.
with a different name. It's like it was that kind of unnecessary bullshit 90s crap
Yeah.
where it's
Right.
like you don't have to change things, but you do for no reason, right?
Yeah, yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, then came the film we all know today. And currently they're in production.
Trash. That was trash. Spider-Man's trash.
What the Jim Carrey was considered for Norman Osborn?
I wouldn't mind that.
Let's see, but they cast Willem Dafoe in November of 2000.
I remember that day fondly. That was like my favorite day.
I remember everybody was like, "Oh, he will be terrible." And he proves everybody wrong.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
no, yeah.
Toby's too old. But then he proved them wrong.
You know, like
Spider-Man
Warner
was
Brothers got so many canceled scripts in the vault.
Yeah, so many DC
Yeah.
canceled
Yeah,
DC scripts.
Make some
I
money.
think Warner Bros. Has to be the only studio that got so many canceled scripts that is collecting dust in the vault. Dust.
My favorite is Superman Reborn. Please make the one where Superman is Lois's son.
Oh,
that was
What the hell are you
oh,
doing?
stop it.
You have at that point they had some like 60 years of comics to draw from, and that's what they came up with. Like, what the hell was that?
Well, like so, pretty much Lois is a Kryptonian then.
No,
Yeah, but another
way,
part
man.
of the Superman Live script would have had like Brainiac being a giant spider, like that
Yeah.
spider.
Well, that spider, you know
I feel
what's
like
funny about the
s-
spider?
I feel like
The fighter
some of the
was
script.
in West Ward. The
Yeah,
West-
Yes.
Wild
Wow,
Wild
wow,
West.
wow.
Wild West, yes, it was in there.
I feel like some of the scripts should like some of them they canceled very good because some of them were pretty much
But
trash.
out of all these canceled Marvel and DC scripts, which one would you have wanted?
I
Probably
would
not.
tell you mine. I would have told you mine. I would have won Justice League
You know
Immortal.
If you had to pick
Green
one,
Arrow
you said.
Supermax, and what else?
Okay, that was like a
the
lot.
Flash. Okay, the Flash script by Mark Guggenheim because he did the Flash script that's out there on the internet.
Steve,
Just-
Yeah,
Justice
out of all
League
these
Mortal.
canceled movies,
Justice
I would
League
have
Mortal?
taken.
Yeah.
Yeah, out of all these canceled movie things, I would have taken Justice League Mortal, the Green Arrow 1, Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4, and maybe the Burton Batman Continues.
Yeah.
There was I put
Just League Mortal all the way.
Oh,
All
yeah,
the
Spider-Man
way.
one's agreed on that one.
That script
Because
was
it's Justice
good.
League. It's actually
Yeah.
Justice League. They do
Yeah, I
come
would-
together, but they are the Justice League in the movie. Like I
And
read the
the thing
script.
is that Barry
It's-
Allen dies at the beginning of the movie. And
Wait, seriously?
And yeah, he died.
No, the
And
script
while he
died
was
That's
already.
like what
over-
they did with Mortal Kombat Annihilation when they killed off Johnny Cage's beginning.
Well,
Oh, that was terrible.
That was
Yeah,
terrible.
they couldn't get Lyndon Ashby back or something, right? What happened with that?
Yeah,
Well,
well, they tried to
I
get
want
it
to
going.
cancel
the
project where it's Batman Beyond. I want that.
He was
Batman
too
Beyond
busy
part.
making-
Oh
Resident
yeah,
Evil
but
3.
here Arkham for the Batman Beyond. Didn't they say it was like Sam Raimi Spider-Man but futuristic?
I don't know. I never.
Well,
heard
it
of
was
I
that.
have
gonna be
no
produced
idea.
by Bruce Tim.
Yeah, Bruce Tim. Right.
Okay,
And
if they did do a live action Batman Beyond, who would they cast as Bruce Wayne and Terry?
Listen. JJ
I
last
think
week
they said
came out.
they were. I think eyeing on. I think Michael Keaton as Old Man Bruce Wayne.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
JJ came out last week and said, "Oh, I'm not going to direct another DC movie." Stop it.
Yeah, you lying. Why you always lying?
Like JJ always lying, man. You need to smack
Oh,
that man in the mouth.
JJ lies all the time. He said
Yeah.
he liked Star Wars and Star Trek. It's like, but
Yeah,
he,
he ruined those two
he clearly
franchises.
doesn't. By the way, he clearly
clearly doesn't.
Like,
or he doesn't like Luke, Han, Leia, or Luke and Han and Spock and Kirk. So,
Yeah.
but he loves Star Trek and Star Wars except for those characters.
Yeah, he loves all the characters from those franchises
Well, he
except the
was
main ones.
Terrible, man. I kind of would be curious to see how he does flyby. It would be
Oh no, please no.
horrible.
You could do an
That would've been
animated
terrible.
movie. You could do an animated
yeah,
movie.
I feel like the Superman thing's not gonna happen anyway.
But we
Like,
already got it. He wrote Armageddon. Okay, everyone forgets that.
Bruce Willis
He
movie?
wrote Armageddon.
Yeah.
It's actually
Michael Bay
terrible.
directed it.
Yeah.
That movie was trash.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of
actually quite awful.
Superman's canceled script, did you know that apparently after
Well,
if
we
the
went-
Quest for Peace wasn't as bad, they would have done Superman 5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Superman 5 was Maniac and
It was gonna be.
and,
It was gonna be
Bizarro.
It was gonna be.
Oh, I would pay
But
to
the
see
thing is that,
Christopher Reeve.
like, okay, but the thing is, Andrew, the Salkins had Superman, and then they sold that to Canon. Both Salkins and Canon were not great. Like, the Salkins didn't know what they were doing with Superman 1978. The only reason why it was a giant hit and it's still a resonant classic today is because of Richard Donner. That's
Yeah.
the only reason why. Warner Brothers
here's
had
the-
nothing to do with those
Think of the
movies.
Salkinds.
They had nothing to do with them. And when they
Salkinds
did have some,
Superboy
when
TV series.
the Superman screen like producing rights went back to them, Warner Bros. Had no idea what to do with this. They did that Superman Reborn thing. They did that Superman Lives thing. They did the Flyby thing. They went through the 90s without making a Superman movie other than Steel, you know. And then when they made a
Steel.
Superman
Give me
movie in
Steel
the
on
next
that one.
decade, it was Superman Returns, and that thing was a boring mess.
And
Like, you
Superman
had
Returns
all
is
these
boring?
villains, all these ideas, and they couldn't do anything with it. So,
Can I say something? Hold on. Can I say something about Superman Returns? I think the scene where he stops the plane and saves all the people are pretty good scenes.
Yeah, but the storyline's garbage.
Yeah,
and that's the reason
Having
why
good effects doesn't mean
Brandon
anything.
Routh, and that's the reason
Bro,
why
Lex
Brandon
Luthor is
Routh
doing
proved
land
you.
again.
Brandon
should've
Routh
been
proved you in
like
Crisis
a-
that he's a great Superman.
It's just not good, man.
yeah, fine.
Oh, come on, Truth.
Truth, if I did that, Andrew would be dropped all the time.
In my opinion, in my opinion, that's the reason why Brandon Routh proved everybody that he's a great Superman. Because after Crisis, everybody want to see more of him. Oh,
Yes,
please do a
yes,
Killer
yes.
Crown suit.
Hey, he's not.
What?
He's Batman.
Yeah,
He
and
laughed.
everybody's like, "Oh, please do Kingdom Come Batman. I mean, Superman. Please come back as the role."
I feel
I
like
would pay to
problem-
see a Kingdom Come TV series with Brandon Routh in the lead role.
I would
feel
love
like-
to. What
I
the fuck is that?
I feel like the
He
problem,
was dead.
Left like
Sean has disappeared.
with
He's
Superman,
he's Batman. He like disappears when he.
it's not like I don't think Warner Brothers don't want to make Superman, but I feel like there's all these conflicted things like with people that I want Superman dark or I want a lighter. It's like very conflicting what people really want in Superman.
Well, I'll
I
tell you.
feel, I feel like that's a problem because if you want to, like, they don't know what people want now because half of them say this and half of them say that.
I'll tell you something. Let me address something. When the Superman and Lois started, and I said this before in a different stream, but the Max Fleischer costume when Tyler Hoechlin was doing that, everyone loved it. Everyone talked about it. Every icon that was every Twitter thumbnail or whatever had that picture. So obviously people are okay with that.
And now they're
costume
bringing
because
it back
that's all
from
everybody wanted.
episode.
And now they're bringing it back. So everyone is totally cool with that. So if you just have
I didn't hear about this. When they bring back the suit?
Yeah, in the next couple episodes.
In the next couple episodes, they're
is it gonna be another flashback to his early years?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his early years before he upgrades.
Sean, what do you think? I agree.
No, he's a ghost. He's a ghost.
Yeah. I think
he's like, ooh, I think Superman and Lois is a good show.
He's literally a ghost, man. Like he disappeared.
He's the Invisible Man.
But I love that it's a blank.
Hey, yo, he didn't even say, "Oh, excuse me, I looked at message." Look, now you come
I heard
back.
what you said, man.
You're a ghost.
Sean is
Yeah.
back. Okay, so
Okay,
Yeah,
where
I
was
mean-
I? Oh
no,
yeah.
but- yeah.
But
so
do
I
you
mean,
think if the Selkine's brother didn't sell the rights to DC, another studio would did justice to Superman?
I don't know.
Well,
The Salkinds, they did the Musketeer pictures, right?
That was true.
yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
That's
Yeah.
why they got Lester. See, like the thing is like they don't know. Like they just literally thought, even for Superman 3, which I still like Superman 3, but they're like, well, Lester always brings movies in on time. Everyone has
And
fun
Ryan
working on
doesn't?
these movies. Everyone likes him. He's a cool guy. It's all fun and games, and it's fun. And the Musketeer movies are very fun, and I own them all, and they're all very fun. So there's like, let's get him in, and that's all they thought of. They weren't thinking who is a good fit for Superman. They're just like, this guy don't
They picked an unknown.
right.
No, they so for Superman, what Richard Donner was doing wasn't what they wanted. They wanted more camp and stupidness. And so
Well,
they fired
Superman was
him
known
because
for
they were
camp at
making
the time.
Superman 1 and 2 at the same time. They fired Richard Donner, but they had enough to make a Superman and put it out in the theaters to cut their losses. The thing is, the movie was a giant freaking hit. And it was a huge blockbuster. And people were like, my God, is there a Superman 2? And so they went and got Richard Lester, their friend, to finish off the Superman 2 stuff that Richard Donner had already shot, and they released Superman 2. Then it was like, okay, they didn't apologize to Richard Donner. What they did was they basically they said, Richard Lester, you make Superman 3. They were gonna do a Superman 3 with Brainiac and Supergirl in it. Now, if you think that's cool, if you ever read the treatment for it, it's terrible as ass. It's like they time travel.
Why? What happened?
Can we look at it?
It's really
Okay,
bad.
let me see.
And
Let's
Brainiac raises Supergirl and then falls in love with her. It's like that doesn't make any sense. Anyways, so then they said then what's his name Richard Pryor.
Okay, I got right here.
He said in a Johnny Carson segment that he loved the Superman movies and everything. He was white hot at the time, so they said, okay, fine, we'll make a movie and tailor it around Richard Pryor, and that was Superman 3. Superman 3. Look, Steve loves it. I love it too. I grew up with it, but it's not objectively. It's not. Yes, it's not a good movie. And it could have been something cool with some cool Superman villains in it. So then after that, they were getting diminishing returns. And they said, you know what? Let's just sell this off to Canon. Canon made Superman 4 with no money, and it sucked. And then they couldn't make a Superman 5 because Superman 4 didn't make any money. And then the producing rights went back to
Yeah, but the
Warner
Donner cut
Brothers,
was
so.
good. The
But
Donner
wait,
I
cut.
don't
the
like
thing
even
is
history
that-
there. I'm just
No.
blowing off steam. But
You
yeah,
got the
that's
Donner
fine.
cut, J-Man?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we all have that.
Yeah,
But didn't
yeah,
Christopher
of
Reeve
The
not
thing
want
is
to do
that the
four?
Donner cut has too many unfinished and unpolished scenes in it, which
yeah.
makes it not a complete good movie. Some
Yeah.
of the
Well,
footage
didn't Warner
is
Bros.
much
give them
better.
money to do it?
Not really. Not
Yeah,
really
but here's the thing.
enough
With
to
Christopher
do
Reeve,
it.
didn't he say he didn't want to do 4 after 3?
He didn't want to do 4 after 3. No. But the thing is like but we're just saying this is the thought process of stuff. It's like
Yeah.
Richard Lester is a fun guy. He brings movies in on time. Everyone likes him. The Musketeer pictures did well. Superman is a comic book. Let's get him. And it's like, yeah, but that's not what the people wanted
Yeah,
after
That's-
Superman
that's
Part 1.
stupid.
Superman Part 2 still succeeds because it still has some serious stuff in it. No Truth that Superman 2 is not trash. That's a terrible
Oh, true.
comment.
I saw it. I was like, oh no, you didn't grow up with it. It's like
No.
it was,
He's
it was
just
big business, and
Superman
he's
2 is
fighting,
not
he's
trash.
fighting other supervillains. That's awesome.
He's fighting General Zod.
yes,
Yeah.
Sean and I both own the TV series.
Oh yeah, didn't the Salkinds do that TV series?
The Salkins did that, and it's funny because that show is cool and that it has a lot of characters from the comics. It is the comic books. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah, but we
at
know what-
that point,
The
yeah,
Superman
but
TV
what
series.
happened was there was
But
a
we know
writer's
why.
strike.
That's
Pardon?
right.
Yeah, there was a
That's
writer's
right.
strike, and they hired the comic book writers from DC
That's
to
right.
write the scripts. And all of a sudden, you had
cool.
Brainiac, not Brainiac. You had Bizarro. You had
Yeah,
Flick
Metallo.
Metallo.
Yeah.
You had Yellow
Mixie.
Fury, who's a super obscure villain. You
Yeah,
know,
Bizarro,
Mixix
Mixoplex,
Mixie's
Mixie
Pitlick,
Pitlick,
who looks
Mixie Pitlick.
exactly like he
He looks
does. from the-
exactly, yeah.
yeah.
And that
And
actor's
also
great
with
too.
Superboy, they had like 2 actors, John Haynes Newton and Gerard Christopher.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the thing is that we're not, don't start patting Salkinds on the back for Superman. That's all the DC guys. Like if that's
Yeah.
we don't know how it would have panned out if the strike
Like
didn't happen.
to J-Man's point, yeah, anything that's like that's a quick buck corporate move, like, oh, people like Richard Pryor. Let's just
Right.
Yeah,
jettison all
put a
this
big name
brainiac stuff.
celebrity in
Let's make a
there.
Richard Pryor movie. It's like, you know, it's like, oh, our friend made these movies.
Didn't
Let's just have him make the
Richard
movie.
Donner-
Right,
You know?
right.
Yeah,
They
he
Saul
was
Kinds
terrible.
they like Lester, right?
Yeah.
He's a good
Alexa
cool guy.
was terrible.
I mean, he's not a terrible director. The
No.
Musketeer pictures are good. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he makes
But he
fun
didn't
movies.
understand Superman.
He doesn't
He doesn't.
understand.
That was the
he doesn't
problem.
even know
Yeah.
who Superman is.
Yeah, he doesn't care about Superman, like, or not in that way. He literally is like, "We're making a fun movie," and to little kids, you're like, "That was fun." Now,
So
there's some
who
cool stuff
directed
in it.
Nuclear Man movie?
I don't know the
Oh, I don't know.
director.
The Superman
He's on
4.
the DVD
Here, I'll look it up.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Who
the
directed
thing
Superman
is,
4?
Canon had no money.
Right,
They
Superman 4 was
wanted to
directed by
make-
Sidney J. Fury.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
and that's the reason he hasn't made nothing in 30 years. Great.
yeah. The thing is, Canon talks a big game. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna do all this cool stuff," and the thing is like, why are the effects of Superman 1, 2, and 3 way better than Superman 4?
Yeah, because you
it's
have like Superman
they're
flying
way
towards the
better.
screen every shot.
and effects got better, right? As in general, in the technology, but the effects of Superman 4 are so down because it's a low budget studio. I love Canon. I have a Canon shirt. Sean's got the shirt. Steve,
yeah,
mean,
so I love Canon.
we love Canon. I love the Masters.
But they were
Yeah,
shysters.
but
I know
they're
they're
definitely-
shysters. They had debts they had to pay. They had
Yep.
they had something like $30-40 million from Warner Brothers to make this movie, and they didn't use it. What they used was
Yeah.
a fraction of that. Used the rest of the money to pay off debts.
Yeah.
There should have been a lawsuit because of that.
Yeah.
But
Here's the thing with Superman 4
Wait, so
special effects,
Superman
you literally
4
have
so
shot
Superman
Christopher
4
Reeve
cost $10
flying
million.
towards the camera in every shot.
it's a flat blue screen
It's a
shot.
black- yeah,
Wait, so
It's
Superman
weird, yeah.
4, so Superman 4 only cost $10 million to make.
Let me see how much it
Yeah, but it
costs.
should have cost 30 to 40 million.
Yeah.
So okay, so that is the most fucking.
Superman
retarded
4
shit. Okay, so
is
somebody
17
should
million.
have just acquired Canon at that time, like, and they would have paid off their debt. But you know,
17 million budget. That's nothing.
And you know, yeah.
17 million budget for that special effects?
For
Yeah.
Superman.
bro, that was an even worse move. How much did Bill Ted cost?
But listen to this. Superman Returns was
Bill Ted
204 million.
visual effects got better CGI than Superman 4. That is
Look,
tragic.
Supergirl has some great flying effects in it.
Oh, it's so
By the time you
Wait,
get
so
Supergirl,
who
they
made
perfected
Supergirl
the
4?
flying
Supergirl?
at that time. Like
made
it's pretty good.
Hey,
Yeah.
Supergirl has some great stuff. When she's doing that ballet, the
Wait,
air
the Helen
ballet,
Slayer movie?
she's, yeah, and she's
Yeah.
Wait,
floating
so wait,
around.
so who
That's
who's
Salkins
the
as well.
studio?
That's Salkinds.
You,
But
well,
who
here's
made
the
the
thing.
studio?
You literally have a scene of Supergirl carrying a dude in a cart from a carnival.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
wait,
it,
so who made
it looks
it?
cool.
Who made
Like,
Superman?
yeah,
Hold on a second.
Heart
I almost forgot. Didn't they say that the
Nobody
Supergirl movie
knows
was going to
who
have a cameo
Hart
of Christopher
Parker is.
Reeve?
I know, but like, okay,
He was in
Hart
Die
Parker-
Hard.
yeah. When I found out that he was the crackhead from Die Hard, I was like, oh my god, this man's an actor's actor, man. Isn't he's like the big heartthrob man in Supergirl, and he's like the big the big douchebag cocaine addict in Die Hard.
Johnny,
That's
We've
awesome.
been friends for so
Hey,
long.
you know,
Come on, baby. Why are you
He's
joking
Canadian.
with me?
But
Yeah, that
here's
guy's the
thing,
best.
I read
He's like one of
somewhere-
the best actors ever. Then, like,
Yeah.
I read somewhere for
What
the
a leap.
Supergirl movie that they were going to have Christopher Reeve cameo in the film.
Yeah, but he didn't want to or whatever.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
screw
He
this
did
guy.
get me in the
the
film.
way he replaced that
He's not.
was have a picture of Christopher
Yeah,
Reeve
yeah,
and have Helen Slayer touch it weirdly.
Yeah, and they say he's flying
Oh, but the thing is, did it?
somewhere in space.
So who's the studio that made Supergirl?
Supergirl?
Same.
Hold on, let me look.
All kinds.
Some kinds, of course. They
Let's see,
call it.
Supergirl was made.
Cellcans made Superman 1, 2, 3, and Supergirl.
And so, yeah.
Kenny
Are they
made
still
Superman
alive?
4.
I think-
They're
I
gonna
think
make
It
it
was
for
distributed
5.
by Columbia. Yeah,
their
more
kids are alive.
distribution.
Yeah.
The
They were
Cyclones are alive.
older when Superman was made.
They're old. They're older people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they died.
They must be
With the
dead.
Salkinds, I think
Oh,
one
yeah.
died.
Yeah.
One
Was it
died
all
for
a father
sure.
and son team? I think the father died.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the Salkinds.
See,
And listen, getting mad at them, it doesn't
Salkinds
matter
here.
now at this point. It's like,
I mean,
No,
hey,
it is what
I
it
mean,
is.
still making money
Alexander
from them.
Salkind died in '97.
Superman 1978 was a confluence of events that like was a sheer fluke, but it gave birth to what we have today. There were no
Exactly.
superhero movies before that. It's like maybe Doc
Oh, there was
Savage, but
Batman
everyone
with Adam
forgot
West.
what that was.
Nobody,
like,
not a
in
lot of people
year or
watch
so.
Doc Savage.
No.
Doc
like-
Savage, like I know,
It's
J-Man, you
cool.
love Doc Savage.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I understand you're you're contrarian, but my problem with Doc Savage is that it makes fun of Doc Savage. It makes fun of the whole hero trope.
No, I don't
That's what
think it
it does.
does.
Oh yeah,
What are you
it totally
talking
does. He's like, he smells. There's a glint and everything. It makes fun
Of
of the whole
course.
do-gooder thing.
Oh
It's
my God, no way.
it's not Superman 1978.
Sean, you're
It's
lucky
like
there's
that
a
movie
pandemic
tries
right now.
to make a world of it and ground it in so far as there's verisimilitude in that like there's cops and there's like all this society.
I'm not
Into
reading
that
comics right now.
But
So
yeah,
why are you so quiet?
No.
Chloe in my room.
Oh man, no. Doc Savage is, he says the thing, man. He says the
yeah,
he says the
but
whole
they,
thing.
but
It's
you can
awesome.
tell they're not with it. You can tell they're making fun of it.
No, I don't think they're making fun of it. I'm gonna watch it again and I'm gonna see. I
Didn't
don't
the
think they're
Supergirl movie bomb in the box office?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it did.
Yeah,
Bob.
they
But I
did
like
make
it.
money.
Yeah.
I like this. I like this.
Big
I
time.
heard there was gonna
Let me
make a
ask you,
sequel
man.
to
I saw it in
Yes,
the theater.
yeah.
I mean, I thought it was cool.
Between the
I thought it
three
was cool.
actresses who played Kara Zor-El, who's your favorite?
Ellen
Melissa.
Slater.
Helen Slater.
Helen Slater.
Also,
Really?
Then Melissa Van. Then Melissa
Benoit.
Benoist.
Laura Vandervoort.
And then, yeah. No, she hasn't.
I don't know about the new girl that's
I-
playing Supergirl in the garbage
There's
Flash
Vander-
movie.
Oh,
You know,
Sasha
that new girl that's
Calle.
playing Supergirl in the Flash movie. I don't know about her. We haven't seen her act yet as Supergirl.
Watch her
But
movies.
hey,
Well, we're
if
gonna
she's-
see the Flash.
I'm about
movie.
to, yo, when J-Man live stream, and I know J-Man's going to live stream when you see the Flash movie. Oh my, I can't wait to talk shit about that movie.
Oh man, I can't wait to trash
Bro,
on it.
I'll be like, bro, they done Supergirl so dirty. Oh yeah, Supergirl's from Michael Keaton universe. It's like what? How?
Yeah,
Yeah, apparently
Well,
There was
it's
this
not,
theory
it's not
going around
Superman.
that it's not. Let me
I
see.
can't wait because like you guys
Because
have to
the
understand
Superman
something.
that has to be in Keaton universe is Brandon Routh. Or
I
AKA
don't
Christopher
think
Reeve.
it's in his universe because some people have this theory because she cut her hair. It's not. It's
No,
a
she's
different.
the Supergirl.
It's
Yeah,
a
sorry, go on.
different version of Supergirl. I don't think it's on Michael Keaton's.
Well, she's gonna be on Michael Keaton universe. Warner
That's
Brothers.
whatever
stupid.
you say. But this is what I think.
Oh,
I think
Commute WB supporters, of course.
This is what I think.
IDW.
I think it's on another Earth because, like, I don't think it would be on Michael Keaton's universe. You would have to have Superman, then you would have to have Supergirl there. It would not make sense. So, to me, it would make more sense
So-
just to have it on another Earth.
So you will say, okay, so the Flash TV show from the '90s connected to Michael Keaton.
What?
I don't
No,
know.
I
Well,
was,
they-
I was just saying it would not
Because
make
that's a reference Batman.
Well,
302
here's the thing,
times.
Anthony. The CW said that Keaton's on Earth 89 and John was the ship's on Earth 90.
So
My problem with this Flash movie too is that the only Flash anime thing we have is Flashpoint, so they just used him as a
It's cute.
as a device in that thing,
Yeah.
and they're doing
Yeah.
it again in a live action. We've never
Yeah.
had a Flash movie before, and if
Well,
you're a
the
Flash
animated
fan,
Flash film was pretty
all you're
good.
gonna see is him being used as a plot device. It's not Flash the movie. It's just like,
It's
oh,
Batman
and
the
then there's
movie.
this universe. It's not really about the Flash.
It's about Batman.
Once again, he's being used as a plot device.
Okay,
in, his
so
own, in a movie that's named after him.
So I
Yeah,
have
it's
one
only for
question
Batman because they
everybody.
keep adding so
I think
many
it more as a
characters.
multiverse movie, not really a Flash movie. I
No,
think
no.
of it
Dude,
like
the Flash
a
is literally in the title name.
what?
It'll be called
Flash
Flash
is-
or Flash.
Yeah, it's gonna be Flash because Flash is the main character. But
But
how
he's
I
literally
see it-
being sidelined by having two Batmans and all these other characters.
yes, but like I think of it more of a multiverse kind of movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they're turning
and
Flash
I'll tell you
into Bat
something.
Boy.
You guys need to realize something. If the more disastrous it becomes, the more I'll like it. I don't like
It's
I
like
don't
me
like
and BVS, man.
yeah, I don't like middle ground movies. Like Suicide Squad was like it could have been good, but it was and then it's like
Yeah.
it wasn't very good.
Well,
Something like-
WB
hold on.
interfered with that movie. So
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like what's like let's say what's a disastrous Sean? What's a disastrous movie that I love? Like a completely disaster movie.
Ooh,
Tank Girl, maybe.
Dark-
Which one?
How about Kingdom of the Crystal
What'd you
Skull?
say?
I said Dick Tracy, but
Oh, perfect.
Crazy.
I loved it. That's not a disaster movie.
there's like
That's
three,
bad.
I got an
there's like
idea.
three
I got an idea.
villains in it. It's like what?
Superman
that's a-
4.
Okay,
Kingdom
I
of the
love
Crystal
Superman
Skull.
4.
Okay,
needs to
Superman
be-
4, yeah. There you
Superman
go.
4, yeah, because now it's become so disastrous that I'm just like, this is great. It's like Batman. It's like Batman and Robin. It's become so disastrous that I just like.
What about Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull?
No,
That's a heartbreaker.
That's a
more than anything
heartbreaker.
else.
Yeah, no, I don't count that one.
Well, they're
Well, now we're
making
getting 50
Indiana
Jones
5 with Harrison Wells, who's 103 years old.
Nobody is asking for this movie. Show
Come
me a
on.
petition where people care about Indiana Jones 5. Like, I grew up
Oh,
with Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
I don't want an Indiana Jones 5.
Facts, Drew. Facts.
Okay.
Oh wow!
If I like a movie, I like
Anyone
the
who
movie.
likes
Wait,
Doomsday
what?
Clock?
I hate anyone who likes Doom.
That's a
What?
random fight.
No, no, it's
Yeah,
not
Wait a
random.
minute, Flash. I don't. Yeah.
We were talking about Doomsday Clock earlier.
Okay.
Oh.
Comic book? What?
You know
I
what?
do the
I got an
same.
idea.
Great.
What's wrong with
Bring it on
Doomsday
there.
Clock?
Wow, there's so
Guys,
many
I'm
people who don't like
ending the
Doomsday
stream
Clock.
in like a minute. So hold on a second.
Enough with this.
Dark Knight Batman. Were you the guy who's come in a bunch of times already? Let me know if you're that same guy. There's like someone who's
How
trolled
do you
who's
hate it though?
I
It's a
think
great
it's
comic.
a very good comic book. Like I don't see anything wrong with it.
Dr. Manhattan appears in it. He's oh my god.
Okay, Anthony started.
all right. All
Let
right.
me guess, you're a J.J. Abrams fan.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a J.J. Abrams fan. You definitely.
Hot take, yes, hot take.
We can't even hear you, Anthony.
Okay,
He's
cool,
definitely
cool,
a
yeah.
J.J. Abrams.
As who?
He's
Anyway.
definitely a J.J. Abrams fan.
Yeah, I haven't read it. So I only read the first couple issues, so I have to do my thing on it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye to our invited
All right,
guests.
say let's.
Oh,
All
okay.
right, Anthony.
Bye.
Bye, man.
See ya, guys.
Movie.
See ya.
Fuck everything in the Flash movie. Fuck J.J. Abrams. They are trash. He's their leader. They are garbage.
You got his parting comments, man.
Yes,
wait,
J.J. Abrams
wait.
need to be smacked. Yes, I agree with that. Explode. Yes.
Oh, guys, look
All right,
at this. He
guys.
says, Doomsday Clock ruined Watchmen and made me a
How
coward.
did not ruin Watchmen, bro? What are you
I'm so
doing?
confused.
He's just talking. All right, guys.
All right,
The
peace.
three of you guys. See you, Anthony, Arkham, and
Okay,
Andrew.
bye.
Take care.
All right.
I hate this shot.
Yeah.
Okay. I know. I don't like it either. I like this part. It's just better. Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Thanks for coming on. Doomsday or Dark Knight Batman. We haven't watched, and it made me. Things were so random. All right. Yeah, I know. Anthony's back on JJ. Like, we gotta stop. We gotta put the kibosh on that right now. Okay, I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We're doing a special tomorrow on the Punisher with Owen. So guys, if you want to come on, come hang out with us, and we're gonna talk some Punisher. And Owen's a really cool guy, so we'd like to have we want to have Owen. And I'm gonna be on Owen's channel, which is the Action Elite. The actionelite.com is his website. I'm going to be on his channel on Wednesday. We're going to talk about some Van Damme stuff. And hopefully we can get some Van Damme support on Twitter because he's friends with all of these guys. So that'd be, oh my God. I want Van Damme to appear in the live stream. And he won't pull a, I'm not associated with these. I'm just joking. I'm not associated with J-Man. He's a loser. It's like, okay, literally, if Van Damme popped on and said, I'm not associated with you, I'd be like, yeah, because you're just too awesome and I'm trash. So I'm definitely not associated with you.
If he said he wasn't associated with you and they did the splits, that would be even better.
And F Jeff Johns. Oh, man. But he did so many good, cool things. All right, guys. That is it. Then I will see you tomorrow. All right, guys. Be seeing you.